Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. I'm sorry again for the slight delay as we wait for the guests the panelists but one don't show up and I know I'm keeping waiting. So I decide say now just start. We go from there. Before I go into community announcements, I want to do a disclaimer. I do not own copyright of this song, or should I say, Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television do not own any right to this song that will be played in today's live show or broadcast. Neither do I, Khadija Tijan Nabi, or any song to, sorry. So many distractions, and I forgive you because they can't interrupt me. They can start this all over again. Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television, and neither do I, Khadija Tijanabi, own any copyright to these songs that will be played during this live show. They will be used only for entertainment purpose. We will exercise Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976, which allows these materials to fair use. With that said, we want to send out condolence message to the family and friends of the late Jibril Musa Fofana, 13 years old. The late young man is the son of the former Honorable Amadou Fofana for then constituency 109, now 127, Drazak, Somalia Town, and New England Western area. Once again, we send condolences to the entire family, and may the soul of the young man rest in perfect peace. On the uplifting news, on behalf of the entire team, we want also wish we come along King a happy belated birthday. I also want to take this opportunity, as in I know right after me picking birthday, I not been get any show when I like this. I've been get only exclusive interview, and I not want to take away from the people that why they interview. So I not been get time for show me gratitude. With that said, I want to take this opportunity for telling a plenty thank you. Each of you will take time out of in a busy schedule for acknowledge the birthday and all the well wishes them. May God bless you all, and return the same goodness when I mean for me and my family to Ina as well. So we'll go on quick break in a feel free. Yes, Mr. Saidu Soare, welcome. Which one is this again? We'll talk about relationship topic today, but we'll go all into the detail in a little bit. Mr. Prince Top, welcome, sir. Always a blessing to have you on board. Mr. Sanko, welcome as well. We'll be taking on a quick pause. We'll share with you the me beginning birthday thing, and then we'll share some other nice song where before we start to the topic, and I feel free for share because every voice matter. We'll come right back, and I thank you.
Masaka, kids Africana. Sabura. Happy birthday to you, baby, today. And how old are you now? You look so lovely. Come and hug me. Sweet love, I wish I love me. Oh yeah. And nice and lovely. Oh yeah, my devil runs in on your mind. Jango Mutilo, Tukumbe nawe. This is a special day. Send Kako to
Now love no more can do so. If you see me, they take me money and spend up by you. Now love no more can do so. On the rain on the sun, I bed for satisfy you. Now love no more can do so. If you see me, they take me like joy and make up for you. Now love no more can do so. On the rain on the sun, I bed for satisfy you. Now love no more can do so. Ah, baby. Now love no more can do so. Ah, baby. Now love no more can do so. Now you love me, where they make kind of fitty. Now you love me, where they make my heart get fitty. I just wanna let you know, because of love I go carry you, my mama. I just wanna let you know, because of love I go be yours forever. I go become your son provider. I go feel only this from now to December. See how they walk and they stagger. People freezing, I jack. I know jack, eh? No be say I dey crazy, oh. This your love, it dey scatter my brain, oh. No be say I dey crazy, oh. But your love, baby girl, I go die. Ah, baby, I love no more kidding, so. Ah, baby, I love no more kidding, so. If you see me, they take me money and spend up by you. I love no more can do so. On the rain, on the sun, I dey beg for satisfy you. I love no more can do so. If you see me, they take me like joy and make up for you. I love no more can do so. On the rain, on the sun, I dey beg for satisfy you. I love no more can do so. Ah, baby, I love no more can do so. Ah, baby, I love no more can do so. If I tell you, say I love you with all my heart. And I dey pray to God for make we no go back. I know the sleep for you sake, I go walk on the rain. Ah, I love no more can do so. I know the eat for you sake, I go walk on the sun. Ah, I love no more can do so. If I fall down for you, no fall down for me. I love no more can do so. Asumba, ah, Asumba. If I lay down for you, no lay down for me. I love no more can do so. If I fool for you, you say for fool for me. If you see me, they take me money and spend up by you. I love no more can do so. On the rain, on the sun, I dey beg for satisfy you. I love no more can do so. If you see me, they take me like joy and make up for you. I love no more can do so. On the rain, on the sun, I dey beg for satisfy you. I love no more can do so. Ah, baby, I love no more can do so. Ah, baby, I love no more can do so. Boom shakata, baby, I can get you out of my mind. Tell me some boom shakata, baby, you are one of a kind. That's why I dey sleep on the rain, walk on the sun, spend the money, baby, all love for you. Sleep on the rain, walk on the sun, spend the money, baby, all love for you. Ah, baby, no love no more can do so. Ah, baby, no love no more can do so. If you see me, they take me money and spend up by you. No love no more can do so. On the rain, on the sun, I dey beg for satisfy you. No love no more can do so. If you see me, they take me like joy and make up for you. No love no more can do so. On the rain, on the sun, I dey beg for satisfy you. No love no more can do so. Ah, baby. My brother came back to me for my child. Don't talk crazy, so. No love no more can do so. Don't talk crazy. No love no more can do so. If you see me, they take me money and spend up by you. No love no more can do so. On the rain, on the sun, I dey beg for satisfy you. No love no more can do so. If you see me, they take me like joy and make up for you. No love no more can do so. On the rain, on the sun, I dey beg for satisfy you. No love no more can do so. Ah, baby, no love no more can do so. Ah, baby, no love no more can do so. No love no be me, when they make kind of fitty. I love me, I just wanna let you know, because of love I go carry you, my mama. I just wanna let you know, because of love I go be yours forever. I go become your son provider. I go feel all the this from now to December. See how they walk and they stagger. People freezing, I jack. I know jack. No be say I regret so. This your love, you just scatter my brain, oh. No be say I regret so. But I love baby girl, I go die. Ah, baby, I love no more killing so. Ah, baby, I love no more killing so. You see me, they take me money and stand up for you. I love no more killing so. I'm a rain on a sun, got a bed to satisfy you. I love no more killing so. If you see me, they take me like your and like up for you. I love no more killing so. I'm a rain on a sun, got a bed to satisfy you. I love no more killing so. Ah, baby, I love no more killing so. Ah, baby, I love no more killing so. If I tell you, say I love you with all the heart. And I go pray to God for let me not go back. I'm gonna sleep for you say I go walk on the rain. I love the work you do so. I'm gonna eat for you say I go walk on the sun. I love the work you do so. If I fall down for you, never fall down for me. I love the work you do so. If I lay down for you, never lay down for me. I love the work you do so. If I fall for you, just never fall for me. You see me, they take me money and stand up by you. I love the work you do so. But I rain on the sun, I regret to satisfy you. I love the work you do so. If you see me, they take me like your and like up for you. I love the work you do so. But I rain on the sun, I regret to satisfy you. I love the work you do so. Ah, baby, I love the work you do so. Ah.
All right, and I welcome back to Salon for All. Now pause the music for us. And I'm sorry. Welcome once again to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijanabi. So today, we can bring this topic first and foremost. I will bring one of we panelists for now introduce himself shortly, but it seemed like he puts in video on pause. I can always say we all the battle one or two things. Okay, here she comes. So before I go into it, now making her introduce herself. Welcome, madam. Take this opportunity for introduce yourself, madam.
Hey,
Yes, so there you.
thank you very much for the invite again. Very nice for spending the evening with you. Mina Zainab Ba, are they call from the United Kingdom? Are they in Shropshire? And I'm glad if you can talk to them this evening.
Always a blessing to have you on board. Thank you. The wonderful United Kingdom in the house. Always. I can call her last minute. He always did it. So welcome, madam. As you know, this platform now for we all. And I need to label too much because I wanted you come, your own areas of expertise too. Now we put all that as we discussed today. We get critical topic. Of course, I can say we all the battle one or two things in life, whether it has to do with family, has to do with financial issue, it has to do with relationship issue, whatever the case may be. They can say no man is an island, no man stands alone. One of we members at this platform reach out to me and kind of confide in me where I not go basically I choose not for call a name, obviously for privacy reason, but I decide say Neka bring and come on behalf of fam. Now we'll be able to talk and then see how we are not experts here for say we know it all in terms of relationship, but I do believe say we all don't go through a relationship, and from that experience, even the experts they interview people that we don't go through their own how you call them for net and gather their own data before they put her into book. So I believe say some of we experience them or as we join voice, this individual will learn and in hope for it make the decision. We're not going to tell and say left your relationship. We're not going to tell and say stay there, but at the same time we go take things from our own point of view as to how we go handle them or waiting that we experience. It might not even necessarily be we experience, but we go based on what he say. We critically analyze. We put the honest, sincere. For me go give me own point of view. So as the topics say, I get, of course, we don't do it with polygamy topic. I can always say, as a Muslim, you're not going to accept your religion without accept all that is in that religion. Me strongly, have my own point of view, not necessarily get for be the same as that of Miss Zainab. I look and say, if me married to a man, or in the states where they now, if a man married anyone kind of in life, you understand, I can still accept provided that mixed by XY, I get me own condition. Likewise, before I gets me man for begin to go around and sleep around, and as Islam go say, halal na bad luck, and then at the same time, so I go to trouble boy and kind of us for me. I rather get the other person. Hopefully, the person get the same way. We all share the same ideology in terms of religion wise, in terms of knowing that for gonna do you not correct in all rights, which are strongly there against, which some woman them is part of them or whatever the case may be. But Quran talk and say God now one of the things and the way they care some of the woman they also a man gonna hell. So having said that, so infidelity is totally different from that of polygamy in terms of the religious aspect. So now we get unclear. Infidelity meaning you dey inside the marriage, you just go sleep around or you dey cheat or you get your girlfriend. That is different than where you go do and the halal where you go married, you look and say, okay, you're not afraid more man you left God. Because when you dey go out, you dey go do them things there. So of course you dey hurt the person with more importance than the world when a God versus trying forgive that picture to more man say all is well or you're doing right. Wherein if you go, you decide say, okay, I don't get a wife, I make a second one or a third one, then you still you there in the line of pleasing the Almighty Allah, where it be say I believe say that in the right thing. So again, I will not get twisted. Infidelity is different from polygamy in the Islamic perspective. And Udalan pass me, obviously I just say try, who's I mistake, then God forgive me. Now this individual will call on me attention. They go through a lot of issue them. Let's just say I give some scenarios here wherein it gets, let's say it gets four picking forced from a previous relationship where unfortunately no workouts. It then come into marriage. Then with this marriage now I get three additional picking them. The one picking in biological picking it left on a ton. Then from there now it come inside this marriage. This marriage now I can born this three picking and this man bring and can America. But what thing it don't they see is that one, it go through physical abuse, it go through emotional abuse, it go through mental abuse, it go through financial abuse, meaning that the man there's no respect, woman in the call and left and right, to the point that it even engage with relationship with the neighbor, where it talk na problem, where it talk back na beats to the point, you don't beat and say to the point now instead don't tire again ultimatum say the next time we go touch me self go make something the authority then put time for this because enough is enough. Then in a one, the financial abuse is that every time we walk, the man they go he take a money from the account and unfortunately. And then he go ask and say then go take big loans them, being the obvious fact, I guess the money not gets good credits. And they go take them big loans there, so wait time for pay. And now we say no, I not get money until now you name they don't do a 1 10 2 10 3 10. The woman still they suffer, they try for work extra overtime for make sure say them bills there gets paid because if you not pay them, now your credits go down the drain. Then like I say, the emotional, all together like what I don't telling us, so all they inside one pot. It don't get to the point now it come and it want to make a decision. It gets two people there in life we're ready for take them in, one of which now somebody where they work now in area in boss, in immediate boss, we get a room for them, we're ready for accommodate them with free of no charge. Then another individual when a friend, I guess they all they work, we decide say if things are not going well, you're not happy, we're ready to accommodate you, uplift you for now you get back to your norm. But obviously this environment is not healthy for you or it's not healthy for your kids as well. So before I bring the wonderful Miss Zainab in, make acknowledge the wonderful folks them after God where they make this platform they move forward. I want to say hello again. I will acknowledge some of the few before Mr. Ba, welcome, or Miss Ba. Mr. Musa, welcome. The wonderful Miss Zainab Sharif Bangura, welcome. Mr. Lipi, welcome. Miss Tene Goodens, welcome, Madam. Welcome. Madam Margaret Kamara, welcome. Madam Fatima Takoroma, welcome. The wonderful Miss Juliet, welcome. The loyalist, ever ready. Welcome, Madam. Salute. Madam Margaret Kamara again. Mr. Arthur, long time. Welcome. United Kingdom in the house always. In a thank you. When I pause now, so now bring the wonderful Miss Ba come in and give you take on what I don't say so far. And always see how we will best help this sister and many other ways they suffer. And I will also put the phone line on immediately if you're not come in and are coming at any time. We'll go pause in between for now. Yarina Sefion take on the entirety. Welcome once again, Madam. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Khadija. The understanding when we get, it seems not this now quite a lot of domestic violence and financial abuse. I
Absolutely.
don't know this to
I
be right,
strongly
but
agree.
one of the
Yes.
things that I kind of get, I might have got it wrong, but it seems as if my financial abuse and domestic violence, and that's not a reason for being a relationship because we all know say when money not doing our ours, laba day, but we even manage. But we say somebody they threaten you, they control you for go take loan, then they take you money at the bank, not to love down. I'm not to try to picture of my relationship. First of all, me don't be in a new relationship for 30 years on this August, actually a couple of days, they make me 20 years since we married. So I was quite lucky for being with my high school boyfriend and get married in time. And I'm very open because when I get advice, I let police know advice. I'm very open with finances. So my main relationship we will not get a million bonding and million this. We work together. But the reason why made it make I work together now because I'm not being forced to work together. I just feel say now the right way. You understand? So the man they work, myself they work, they'll contribute together. I don't believe say any woman for doing a relationship or any man for doing a relationship where domestic violence dey, especially when you get pikin because you like you role model, you pikin a role model. So if you when you your man get rubber, he beat you or he put you down, take your money, the message wey dey give pikin dey tell them say it's okay, na for there. And we all don dey na the side of the warrior. Even people themselves wey dey na salute. You know you take am. You know dey again for the little man or for go you take the man money, for the bullion. Then they na all the cowards na dem dey do that and the television.
Mhm.
I go really, really like to talk to this person because he need help because all wetin me dey see na financial abuse and domestic violence. Broken or end up with mental health. But for that percent unfortunate one there, and then look for them because the man they beat you don't know the tell the whole mark you are the wrong side. Then you let you poor picking there without you. Because if he dey treat you so, you need for stand up for tell am say, listen, this is my money. This na me right, na me own money. It's okay not forget man. If it means say you go out there, you go there with your pikin there, go out there, you go there with your pikin there. So that God will send for you somebody. You understand? It's not all right for just be relationship for the name of relationship. Because at the end of the day, waiting at the day marriage, if I look at how the man dey begin, how the relationship begin, waiting at the goal or wetin una goal or wetin una plan at the time. The point for being a relationship now for me you happy. Being in a relationship where get boku sex, boku abuse, boku ala ala, it's unfortunate but not a relationship kindly. Because not to just you they affect them picking and way. And most time in mental health, because me na mental health nurse, so I can always bring her. Most of the picking they will get, where they suffer from post traumatic stress disorder, like do this because dem don see side dem dey beat dem mama or dem papa or dem don see side dem dey control and e affect the pikin dem future. So they are, I mean, I dey beg. If the man dey worry, not to say for the if you want different job, find yourself a job or find small business wey you dey do. But you no for dey control the woman for go take money na bank. And the woman sef not for go because I believe say not to tie dem dey tie you for go sign. If you able say no, and if you mean say you dey palampo, So be it. But then they're not a relationship. I'm sorry for saying if I sound blunt, but that's how passionate I am about domestic violence. Because if they begin for the taking of me, they begin for control you. Next thing will control your religion, control what you they eat, and not to even more than at this relationship. You get for members say the picking and then at the relationship. Because then they will impact them. And in the future, they will just feel say it's normal for men man take your money or for men man beat you. Get us set example as parents. Now we would stand it born pikin, the whole get them lead to the one thing wey pikin dem wan relationship, the one time like you, the one if na guy pikin dem wan marry somebody like dem daddy, you understand? And the daddy said, I'm so disappointed because this na 2020. Who dey be tell me again for the begin beat woman? I mean, if you want sex, go join boxing. Go find other man to sex. Why? But I hope say at least you watch this, let me learn from her. And financial abuse are very serious thing. Most of we want stay married. So for the name of marriage, some man they tolerate Bokuto, but it's wrong. It's totally wrong. And being in that kind of marriage, you might as well stay single because you know they only affect you, affect the people. And why do you want to live like that? Okay, thank you. I hope this helped, Khadija.
Well stated, Madam. Now come in and expand on where you left off, and then go bring you back in. Well stated. Well stated. This again now will make things clear. It come
Okay.
from the woman where basically experts na mental health and they work in that area there. Then secondly, it in no look in two ways here. It is speak on a woman where a married where somebody go say okay in married they telling company in life. That's one. Then secondly, me being single go say oh now we single and I make it the telling company in life. No, that's not the point. And I do believe say from in a way they don't watch me on interview where basically they interview me when I open up for the first time. We all did decide for make certain decision for a reason. Anybody can grab today and marry. Anybody it can be a lot of proposal where they come in your way where they take your time because of whatever has happened. No one in history repeats himself. And many people, them like how Mrs. Bass say, many people that can married, then get the impression, they saying, the one that we don't married already, and they wish that them, they don't take them time for go into the marriage. You understand? Not to everybody, like maybe fortunately for Mrs. Bar, maybe her situation is okay. But not to all marriage, you go sit down back and admire, and then you look yourself, say, hey, why am I not married? No, because you don't know what's in and they go through there. Not envy anybody. That in a me own philosophy why they live by. Wait for your own time and God timing at the best. If even you want them so bad, but God not make an possible for yet, there's a reason behind that, and you must continue for be patient. Now, let's talk about again, we're not experts. We'll just talk about maybe experience or maybe other people that experience way in effort for help this woman. I strongly day against anybody we go even attempt for put hand per me. And the minute where you do that, every woman different. You will get unfortunately some of your sister they say, hey, if you not beat me, not like me. You understand, which is very sad, but that's what they like. For me, the minute you put your hand on me, there's something in me will just die instantly. I don't care how much I love you. That's the beginning of the end of that relationship. To each his own. Like I say, some woman like it, but a wise man, I don't care how much that woman they like it, always choose otherwise and not put hand by a woman. Because when you put on in the example where Ms. Zainab say, where they look about the not only the short term but the long term effect on them picking and they, if you say you love this woman and you they try to raise a boy or a woman in the house, both of them they learn from this. The girl picking they think say it is okay to be treated like this. The boy picking they think say it is okay for me to put my hands on my future woman. So it's critical that we look at things on that lens and say we for shy away from that. If that woman he wants, like how Miss Zainab say, he wants money and go beat and he go join boxing, wearing he go to go either he go na gym, go to fence somebody where they box Sam or whatever the case may be, or a John karate where it be say go they go infect fets, you see. But when you look at the long-term goal, or you trying to raise healthy kingdom, productive citizen, I believe saying I think so for shy away from. Also domestic violence, nothing where a lot of people then they lose their life each day. Or sometimes you left out with one hand, one foot, one eye, so it's so not worth it. Okay, let's say no, we talk about no, forget about the physical aspect. What about that emotional damage where you don't cause to that person? So it's something I'm strongly there against. Financial part of it, I can always say, like you say, money they making things comfortable. But depending, you can get all the money in the world. I can marry to Bill Gates today. It give me everything, but if I'm not happy, I'm nothing. So we can get the house, we get the car. But if you don't make me happy in the sense that there's no respect, because now you don't be the breadwinner, you don't make more, or yeah, you make more, you bring more of the bacon home, then now you feel like you have to disrespect me. Oh man, I get for call you, the phone get for ring. If I talk now rudeness, you get for come, if you say you married, you come 3, 4 now morning, 5, 6. When I talk now reaction, and a reaction with not the positive one. So obviously, one day in a marriage, you want just get the title, but then still you want to live a single life. Because if you know want to let your wife do that, then of course you for respect the wife as well. So we for always think about where would they make that decision, say I do. And some of those individuals, if they're going to change to become better, maybe it's not necessarily with you, we sit down with them. It can always be the lesson we don't teach and say, I'm not going to be subjected to this. Regardless of the comfort so I live in terms of the material things. Well, if that person they get for change, it could be with the next person. It could never be with you because they don't take it for granted. Given the obvious that maybe you don't make so many attempts, you don't try for talk, you don't try for get people involved. In the case of this woman, from what he said, it don't get so many people that involved. It don't get so many people that we don't talk. It don't like complain, say it don't tire. Now, it don't get to the point now in them where they look like now the crazy one. Where the crazy one are the person where they do the actual verbal, the physical, the mental, the financial abuse. On the other hand, like how Miss Zainab say, I can say if a man today, now even a fitter, how they call him fitter, or if they work na McDonald's, it not gets, but I know say they keep me happy, it respect me. I believe say God na the provider, na in they provide for we, because sometimes we not get, but because of that love, that respect today, we go able for walk towards we master plan, or towards that $1 million what they look for, or whatever it is that is comfortable, quote unquote, for maintain with family. So if na that fitter the other man where they work na McDonald, now they give me that peace of mind, I'd rather go with him. You understand? It could be back again the opposite. Sometimes that man woman and they love for different reason. Sometimes they work at McDonald's, it cause and the worst thing in terms of physical abuse, emotional abuse, or whatever. But maybe because as they can say, maybe the love making parts then go able for keep them. But me on the other hand, Khadija, I do not care how much of a love making. You can be the worst. If you not my future husband, you understand? You can be the worst, but as long as you respect me, you give me peace of mind, we're able to communicate, then it's a reason why we have to sit down there and bear and maintain. Now we understand, say there's no perfect relationship. We all come up from different family. We all come out from, we ideology might be different to a certain extent. We're not going to agree on everything. And you're not going to expect say everything for be rosy and no, like where he did in a movie. It's impossible. You must get misunderstanding. You must get disagreements. That's where the maturity comes in place. That's where the respect come in place. That's where the love come in place. So when they say you love, it's not only by the word, but rather by the action. How we go sit down, we talk, we iron out, we misunderstanding. How we go respect each other. When one person they talk, you listen, say it don't land, and then the next person come in. That is all critical in a relationship. Now, if you're not the woman too, again, I look at on the religious perspective. Me on namesake na the Quran, the late Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and your wife when a Khadija. It happened to be Naim bin be the rich person in terms of age. Them being, I think some they say 15, some they say 25 years. If I mistake again, in a welcome for correct me, and I feel free for call. So Naim gets the money, Naim get the bread and butter. But it can now it look the prophet. He say it like him. It find people the way they tell him. They marry them. Okay. okay, now nowadays, if woman they go say want man, then go laugh and fuss, but it happened in the Quran. And then secondly, not all because Amen gets all the money, is say it disrespect the prophet because of that. But nowadays again, if you get a woman where they say, okay, now me don't get the bread and butter, and they can't help this man so where they work na McDonald's on a fitter, and then they look low up on them, they go begin to say, oh, this was so na me, I call her na me CC or na me this. They get away with and they say things. So all down the back again, or if this sumaya so it help you, then again now, they respect them, you just they abuse them physically, financially, mentally, the love not the day, yet at the same time, they allow them for set them free. Set them free in the sense that for say, okay, darling, at some point in my life, I will love you, but now I no longer love you. I don't fall in love with the neighbor, or I don't fall in love with Susie. I don't fall in love with Fatu. So now we just get a healthy divorce or separation for the interest of we picking them. But you get some selfish individual them, whether it's the man or the woman. I can clearly recall when I decided say I did walk away from the very first man at the world, where happened to be the father of me picking them. You get people that all got advice. You say, oh no, sit on there, you don't almost did it for 10 years, now you get all the benefits. But I did not come in there for financial reason. I came there because I truly and sincerely love him. And then we not be able to see eye to eye again, and I will always pray for his success. I will never mean him bad, because one, part of me picking the DNA is in him, and if he succeed, hopefully I hope say he go think of me picking them. If he succeed, it's part of me picking that will succeed. You get me? But if you don't try, things not work. It not make him a bad person, it not make me a bad person. It just means that it's time to move away or move forward and look up to God and see what thing God will do for you. You get me? But for me go sit down, they say, okay, because of this man they in the military, or if I did it 10 years, I go do no. Maybe he's miserable, maybe I'm miserable. So waiting at the point, I did not go there for those material things. So sometimes we go for believe in God and know say God na the provider. Islam say na the Rahman, na the Rahim. If you trust in him, it go find ways. You understand? It go be your first man, it go be the one that you born with or whatever. But maybe God gets a bigger plan. You understand? So it's not easy for any relationship. When you go invest your time, your heart, look at this now, my lifetime partner. Then unfortunately things go the way you not plan them. But then again, we look at the other side. If you not work, what you go do? Especially in the obvious, not me, but this woman where they talk, it gets the financial abuse. Then they beat them back again like boo boo. No respect, no day. It talking a problem. It only complain. No result. Instead now, then they look like Nina the crazy one. So I want you coming back, Mrs. Z, before I go further. Check your volume. Or better yet, no, give them one more tune. Then we come right back in. Now, okay, we're gonna commercial quick.
Okay.
And the first two again, of course, as I say, the title from the wonderful artist Heaven J, who happen to be a very good friend of mine. With me, they refer to as Yakub. They say, "Now love no more can do so," and indeed, love nine they do a lot of things, and so no, not take love for granted. If you get somebody who truly love you, if even in a friendship, somebody where they can't where maybe at you low or at you high, any type of relationship, it not means only a husband and wife or girlfriend and boyfriend. Anybody within your life, whether they for support you, whether it's moral support, financial support, or whatever the case may be. No, not take things for granted. Anyhow, now love no more can do so. Now again at the next tune, and then when they come back for Bring Mrs. Bar, and I thank you.
Young Leak on the beats.
Slim Nation.
Girl, sorry for the pain. I'm sorry for the fight. Yeah. Baby, just believe me.
Meanwhile.
I'm not deceiving you. Baby, you, only you want. Baby, you, only you want. Yeah. You the one I love. Yeah. You the one I go to buy you. I go to mente you. baby. I go to my you. Every day, I go to mental you. Baby, only you, yeah. That's what the thing is. That's what the thing is. Are you ready now? Okay, let's go. Yeah. I know say you can watch me, other baby they watch me. If I'm like I don't know yeah, I love blind. Now you know more, I don't patiently wait not for pass me. And I know one go join another line. First time I've been the wig on for space. Yeah, so for pretty, so for fight. Baby, just believe me.
Meanwhile.
I'm not deceiving you. Yep, you, only you want. Yep, you, only you want. You wanna love. Yeah. You wanna I go to buy you. Yeah, I go to mentor you. Baby, I go to
Welcome back, Mrs. Zainab. Come on in, darling. Lantos, I left off, please.
Okay. So well said, Khadija. Domestic violence in a relationship is a big thing amongst we African people. And most of the time, where women can don't born, especially where don't born first speaking to one man, then go born the second picking to another man, and maybe the third picking to another man, or then if you feel trapped. But me also say now any reason for being trapped. I mean, with people then they don't endure domestic violence or problems in marriage, but in their own times and their own community, abandon and they meet them for Sudan they don't know better. Now the right word I for put and say they not be no better. But we even people already alone. Now this because I was quite impressed last November. I meeting was
Hey, yeah, you
then there are two
internet.
small between them.
We'll miss some
I
of
was
it.
quite
Internet the
impressed
actor.
because I asked, I said, how do they manage? You know what I mean?
Yes, you internet they go in and out.
Okay.
But go ahead,
What
repeat
about
again.
this? You okay?
Yes.
Okay, now the part of this Saturday.
Okay, no problem.
The young cousin, she was maybe either two picking there, he left a man. So I be the son if I say, how you dey manage? No, he say, no, okay, the man go na welfare, like we go say child support, na salon. He say,
Yes.
so every month he dey get 2 million, that for look after the picking there, or 1 million or something. But I was so impressed because just you know even go that far in education regards to university. If you about maybe of the outside some any reason for where somebody goes to so that and um and just like wetin Khadija dey say, people dey come talk about managis now. And it's not supposed to be like that. Why make you for put yourself through that? You don't need for them that relationship thing. Just pack it instead and get it. If you say you just manage a love marriage to begin with, this about your health, you the mama. How long you go in a relationship where man already match you? You can't go to bank for go take loan. The way they get affair. What if you count gonorrhea, HIV? They go sleep around the car. No, not settle for that. You are more than that. And I don't believe say any man for settle that for that. Because only domestic violence is not only to women, it will happen back to man then. And the woman then so woman then they might probably financially abuse man then. You understand? I don't feel say it right because this is not just about women. Anybody when are the victim, if I able putting sit down and say no, enough is enough. Not for baby. The exception you said picking on you. Because I mean picking them, if you not take them, the picking themselves they can't domestic violence in a man there and a woman there, they end up with mental health. Why? Just because you once you done at the relationship, let them say you married.
Mm-hmm.
Then when next time you dey na you pillow, na you and one day na you own pillow dey cry. That's not to that is not to love me, sister. I notice a woman and say you not meet me, you not love me. But then I believe so I just suppose because no a sensible woman no go dey wey go talk down dey say pass man bitter. Why?
Oh yes, I've heard that.
Please.
Yes. Oh yes.
Well,
Oh
I
yes.
mean,
It's
this is
unfortunate.
deranged.
Yeah. Absolutely. So
The deranged.
the other thing we want to add as well, this woman say like like America, yeah. So I
Yeah,
know saying I not get on England, but then get things where like then they call tax return. So every time when they do the tax, the man they take the money. They also go and buy land them for build home house back home. What's in the man do is he take the land, he put all na in your name and not put the woman in name there. So it's a lot that she's going through. So it seemed like all of a sudden now it don't begin wake up and smell the coffee and say, wow, something is not it's not right here. Yeah, come back in, madam.
yeah. Khadija, with regards to the line, that woman no need for worry himself. Where the delay just gonna salary find a lawyer. Now, if you are not married, sir, as long as you get proof saying I live together, that land, the government, they make law and show that equal. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
The one good thing about the president at the moment, President Bill, we don't do quite a lot of changes with regards to things like that. Even like when you get somebody in a salary, look after your property, make sure say you treat and fairly. Let alone when your man don't do and I don't work together, you don't use the money, when I get the same address. Don't worry, my sister. Just find lawyer. If you want advice, tell Khadija. Give Khadija, I will give Khadija anyway, Khadija get the details. If you want, let's share the details with you. You can call me, we talk.
Yeah.
You just need to find lawyer as long as that land they wait you buy now na 2 days together. You understand? When they take that land, they don't show them the sister. Don't worry,
So like
because some men are mean. You
yeah,
understand?
so like
Yeah,
me
you
on the
go
other
and believe
hand,
me.
I know say
Mm.
yes, another other woman of course yes, then go that route. Me personally, what I tell them, I believe say like life is so much important than those material things, And meaning, if you're not happy, the first thing what you want to worry about your mental health, your physical well-being, you understand, and exit that relationship. If it is fight for
Yes.
land, it's material things, let it go, let it take him and go. At the end of the day, it go gets God go fight for him and it go gain and waiting past that land day. You dey get me
No,
point
not
him?
true.
Yes,
Not true.
yes.
But if you money done there already, Khadija, not so fight. Let's just come on at this for now. We go set another home and here in Peking and they both will provide for her. But waiting a year and a year. All waiting you need to do, you can contact any lawyer and asylum. You don't need to go there physically. That land and they should and give them. You understand what I mean?
Mhm.
Because the loan asylum don't change. You don't change just because you go put in name day in one, no mean say na in get am. You understand? Eh?
Mhm.
Just for not all for pet am, but at the end of the day, for make it take wetin belong to her. And if you take and say, if you don't want to be a neighbor, you can sell her and start a life with the became there. You understand? But the first and foremost thing wey you dey do, my sister, na for tell you comot na that marriage. Because that need
Absolutely.
to marry, for tell you comot it.
Absolutely.
Let him not tell you say they change.
Yeah.
If you want change, let it go counseling. Let all man day, then I will begin after the counseling. And if you see say okay, well, you really committed for change, fine. Now go on and go find help. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
But
Welcome,
that
sir.
financial abuse, don't get access to your money.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no get access to your money. Una can stay married, but not
Okay. Okay.
again. Okay, me say me and my man who are married, you understand, eh?
Yeah.
But if I no say yes, if they use me finance for do some wey no dey in relation and with somebody, no mean say una for join money. For join money nice because una dey able make things grow, una dey able build things, una dey able work together. You understand? But if na one person no more dey put, that mean no to join money. That mean na financial abuse.
Talking about that.
Na financial
Mr.
abuse.
My dear Mrs. Ba. Oh my God. People are
Yeah,
wicked.
yeah.
People are wicked. So
And
let's just
then
say either the man
yes,
or the
that's
woman, right?
thieving.
Yes. So let's just say the woman or the man. Now you don't work for this last few years, yeah? Then maybe the
Yeah.
man and the work, right? And then let's
Mm.
say the man joined the woman or vice versa, whatever you want to call them, right? And then now, okay, when
Yeah.
the woman opened up to the man, it gave her all access and everything in terms of their finance. Then now all of a sudden now in the okay, don't big up, don't big you up. Then when they open multiple accounts then outside of that accounts the way would they look and say okay now accounts where the woman may get access to the woman be transparent, so all them things then they rather unfortunate, you know, you can say okay, or it could be even the man. The man say, okay, this account now for me and this woman, and they would they pay with bills, whatever it is. Would I ever get family back home? Then send the money or whatever. Then now that woman then away see begin work, join that money now with the money in your account. So side the manager's family. It don't get sense now with the for the man. It don't get two different accounts. So all that I don't know what's in that you take on that. Before I bring Mr. Lawrence, welcome, sir. Come on, Mrs. Bar.
Well, yeah, Khadija, that is just too bad. That is thieving. The man for be ashamed. You know, woman or man they behave like that, then for really be ashamed of themselves. Because at the end of the day, we all know say this part of the world, woman can earn I and man can earn I either way. But at the end of the day, for not to be open and transparent,
It's okay. So take your
yes,
time and it bring you back
yes.
in. Take your time, Mrs. Bar. I know say just let me know give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Yeah, take your time, Mr. Lawrence. Welcome, sir. Welcome. I should say if you don't listen. If not, I can kind of like go back, give you some pointers of what we don't discuss. For now, you said give you your own perspective from a man point of view. Check your volume, sir. Welcome. First of all, introduce yourself. Mr. Lawrence, sooner they hear you, sir. Sorry. Okay, good.
Hello.
Yes,
Now,
yes, we hear you. Welcome, sir.
thank you. No one folks from Salon. Will I check me for this to up at all? Sorry.
No, they hear you.
You get me now?
Mm-hmm.
No, from Salon.
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir. You
No phone.
be there the debates. You be there listen, sir.
I just come in. You told me go up. I just come in.
Okay, well now give you an intel of what's in the go on. So one of we sister on this platform, we're in a part of we basically can watch this show. It reach out to me because they go through a lot of things, you know, emotional, physical, mental, financial abuse. So basically, if it don't get a relationship before it meets this man, it don't get one picking, the picking in a salon. Then from there, this man come in, then born like let's just say 3 picking or 4 picking right now. Where them born, this man bring Ankara America. Then obviously don't they work with your husband like how any wife supposed for work with your husband, but in the work they do extra overtime and everything will work basically anything. Okay, the other thing why not tell they make everything at 50-50, then they share everything, the rents now, then they share everything. Then when the man need like big money, it now in they go it they use in how you call them in credits, it pull the loan, forget the man. Then now it gets to the point now the infidelity come in where the neighbors they're now different women, then they call it they engage with different relationship where it's talking a problem now causing a beats. They say don't beat and say to the point now I self stand say the next time they touch me now they make sure say I get authorities them involved. So she's in a situation where she's It also include in tax return, and it's a way they file tax for the picking them. The man they take all that money they then buy land back home. I think it was 1 or 2 land, everything then at the man in name. We talk back again, no problem. So now we're in a situation where 2 people then offer for now it goes stay to them people, then they one of which now immediate boss. And then so she's like basically in a dilemma. She's kind of confused and also there's no love and I feel loved, it feel abused and used, both physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, but at the same time she's still like struggling as to what decision to make. I tell her, say, I can't tell you what to do as to whether to go or left, but X, Y, and Z. And what's in the best thing we're going to do is bring this as a topic for now. We'll join voice for see waiting people then will think from their perspective. So come in, sir.
Abuse can be for both male or female.
No,
It's
this
not only
correct.
can be
But
for
this one, with the focus on this woman in trouble. So waiting you got advice, Sam, sir.
but no, the tell way they appreciate you because that's what life is all about. Life is all about a level of appreciation. Understand that?
Yeah.
And then you get to be expectation. Understand that? In life, you get for like look at the step you want to take. I want to move forward, and when I move forward, there are things that they want to take with me forward. Because, and then say the team when they take me backward again for the care, cuts them off. Because life you have to go forward. Let me go forward without looking, no turning back. Forward ever for them. Because when we talk about the topic and abuse, I don't tell you, see, if I look at from a perspective, yeah, first of all, he allowed the man to, because the man can come, that doesn't mean, man, I don't tell him I say man gets a responsibility. Man gets a bigger chunk in a woman's life. Man, not for talking money, man. They don't forget what they call 50-50. Nah, I don't know. And I said it over and over again. The responsibility of a man is to take care of the wife. So when I'm mature people, I know say the one that we picking up, but if you look at how God make himself, that's what I mean. When she say we organic system people, woman is always there to keep and give you back what you give. You're always there for giving. That's our responsibility. I mean, I report dichotomy that look for me.
Mr. Lawrence, before you go further, right? So me to look at now again on the Islamic perspective. Would I get a call before I get to you? Salon for All, Voice for All, Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please. Who's you call from as well? Welcome.
Yeah, how are you? Yeah, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you, what's in your name and who's you call from, please?
My name Fatimata.
Oh, Madam
I
Fatimata,
call
welcome.
from I call from Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
Welcome, madam. Welcome.
Yes. Like we just want to confirm the topic we talk about. I don't know if I get like a little bit understanding.
Yeah.
For just confirm and tell una say the policy not to demand bring and cannabis country. Now income on you.
Oh, so I don't know if you know what they talk about, but anyhow, so let's just say.
I know the policy way they talk
Okay,
about.
but please
like,
not call the name. Please not call the name. Okay, and
yes,
wait, hold on. So, okay, ma'am, please wait before you go further. Please not disclose. And then, secondly, no, we just assume say there's 2 different scenario here. Okay, so either not yourself or not the okay. But go ahead and add to it. Go ahead.
So now the man bring and carry. Sorry, now income for instance, not to the man bring and come.
Okay.
And when the man been the come, the man not been dey even talk with the woman. They not get no business. Now because of the woman get opportunity for come, like he call for guidance, and then the man notice he don't get way for come at this country, and the man begin talk to her nicely. Okay. When the man ready for travel, he not tell her goodbye. And when he can't wait the caller, and then they get his number, the number they go on unknown. For let you know even get in right number for caller. Now when he ask her like in don't dey na let show away, now the time the man begin talk to her, and when the woman don't get, and then when the woman don't get the visa, now the time the man go now he say he go marry her. Oh. But the woman accept him because he not get anyway. And when they can the man they walk past the woman. The man get good job than the woman, but he left all responsibility with that woman.
Hey,
like I know the possible, it's a law not disclosure, and the person not even bring that car on his own, and the man they walk past the woman, but the man still left all burden at the woman in hand.
So in other words,
Like
forget
na
a better
wetin-
picture. What's in the work, it they keep him. Then all the responsibility na the woman in your small money, where in the work now they use for kind of like upkeep the family and the house, right?
Yes,
So
like
sad.
when it comes to the house, then they contribute for pay rent.
Yeah.
But any other stuff now, na the woman in your name they do it. If the woman for pay phone bill for the all two, nine they do it. The picking the responsibility, nine they do it. The house feeding, nine they do it. Any other stuff, na the woman they do it.
Thank you so much. So if you be find yourself in that situation, what will be you better way for find a solution to that problem? What thing will be your own take on or the direction where you go take in regards
All
to
like keeping
solution?
out for me, I for been done left. Like the woman, people like can talk to her, but like it get fairness in her to let it walk away. So now that they confuse the woman, like the woman not get that, like what they say, no, if you're not true, not get that enough interest again, but like it is fear for walk away, and the woman is afraid for say, he get for believing, he said, because he they do 90%.
Okay. So
So
maybe
but it just get that fairness. If in a me, I can walk away, but the woman, maybe when you don't come with this topic, if you listen to a lot of advice, you listen to different voices, then maybe it will make a decision.
yes,
But the
ma'am.
woman is a very strong woman. The work is serious, like very strong, fine young lady. But she get fairness in her, like, if I walk away, then we talk about me or how we will do this or
Do you
anything.
think possibly what it don't go through, it don't also interfere with his self-esteem and in confidence where basically he forgets within and I'm for say, okay, make a move forward and left everything I got in hand and God go see me through. Could it possibly be that the trauma we don't go through, whether it's the physical, the mental, the financial, the emotional abuse, all that they don't contribute to why it still they stick there?
Yeah, I think the person will find way now. It's
Okay.
everything and they try to talk to the person. Maybe you could take, because not a decision I they make on you. I let people and talk. When you reach to the peak, we say, I don't know, I just for move on, you can take a decision.
Absolutely.
So I know so with all this, if the person is don't they think, it will take a decision.
Absolutely. Do you think say
Because
possibility?
people would listen the program for see like let us say get some view then.
Yeah.
And I hope so the person they go to listen and say get some idea.
Yeah. Do you from you looking from outside, looking from the outside looking in, you believe say there's a possibility wherein this individual go possibly change for the best?
No, it not a change.
Okay.
Every time they promise me they change, it may change. Like we've been listening to this once on I say we go change for other person, but for him, and then the other lady say if you go for counseling or any other thing, but even that one they need to give themselves a break first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Welcome. No, it's fine. It's quite okay, Mr. Piman. I'll get you in a little bit. Madam, thank you so much for call. If you get any other addition, feel free for call back, yeah? But don't
Okay.
forget, no call the name, yeah, please.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, madam. God bless. Okay, Mr. Lawrence, sorry for the interruption. So, what have you want to say in terms of where you say man for be the provider for always? Okay, fine. Islamically, yes, that is true. But then again, I can always give the example of my namesake and the Quran, the wife of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let's say God give the upper hand. It's still not a crime for now you help boost that man or still stay humble even with all the wealth. You can still be the how you call the one way God choosing that you go make more past the man, but still yet it not mean say you for subjected to abuse. You dey get me point? So if God say, because God now in the destiny say I not go day under control. If God said tomorrow they be millionaire, then somebody when I fit and now they married, and not me say I for look down on them, and at the same time not me say back that man for come in my life and abuse me. I don't know if it makes sense.
Have you talked now?
Yes, sir. Come on in, sir.
But I tell you to only abuse the abuse. Hello?
Yes, sir.
And they put it in states, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, the role of the husband, now they tell you, is a provider, a protector. Anything in this world. That's what I mean. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Whether not Islamic religion, whether not this religion, the woman can chip in and make the man for become appreciative. Because in the home, the man is the head. So if you appreciate what you have to do in the chip in the help you. Because the woman are helpmate. If you get that kind of respect, that kind of love, that kind affection, that kind cooperation where he deserve. Women they get anything in this world. You know that?
I agree. Strongly agree.
Yeah. Like so, you know they care about almost you. First of all, I'm going to put and say you know for care almost you woman they make.
Okay.
You the man for me the strike and the provider.
Okay.
I'm not saying like you and I'm not saying the woman gets enough of you. I'm not saying that. Yeah. The woman for no say this way she not give me no get.
So you point to it to make is that okay, you for always prepare yourself as a man for be the head. You know, for depend on the income, but if you give him, it's a bonus to the family, correct?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
yeah?
cool. Yes.
Yeah. So in this woman's situation, if I'm link into this woman's situation, yeah, first of all, they make yourself vulnerable. And both woman and man can make themselves vulnerable into a relationship. And you're not supposed to make yourself vulnerable. That's what I mean.
Yes.
Because as long as God don't give you the physical, that is, you healthy and strength. Health is well. You for go work and come back. Now, who's woman or who's man will forget by you. I don't say in the paradigm, the woman gets enrolled. The woman to be healthy. The man forgets what's enrolled. The man for be provider, a striker, a protector. I make the woman defend blessing to a man for in picking them. It's biblical. I don't know for one of the Quran. It's biblical. A blessing. Woman defend blessing for picking. Because that papa they bless. Not to mama they bless picking. It's the dad that blesses the children. And the woman I defend the blessing they for. That make you not for begin disgrace your husband. You know for disgrace her. And you the man you said you for behave like a father. You see the two distinctions that we're making.
Yes. So now in the case where this woman defend blessing for him picking, then many go look at it as that. She's almost like the provider or the leader of the house, with the exception of the rent where they go 50-50. So if they do all that is she's supposed to do. 1 second, sir. No, they bring you.
I don't into the conversation.
No, 1
The
second.
woman don't look itself so subjective. Don't look itself so less, so valueless. Like you not even get a place. When I ain't wrong.
But then how we for look on that way there? Because like how that music saying, "I love no more can do so." Why would for take it? No, 1 second, Mr. Lawrence. Why would for take things for granted? If that woman for me, I believe in that. If I deal with my husband, I go do pedicure, manicure. Does that make me say, oh, like man not there for me or are desperate? No. We should not look at like how they can say there's a difference between man and boys. A man go appreciate a good woman. A man go appreciate the effort of a good woman. If you get a woman we hard working, they do 9 to 5 and they do extra when at 16 hours, you understand, or 12 hours a day, enough for be say if or looked as you don't make yourself vulnerable or whatever the case may be. How can we appreciate hard working woman or woman where they cater to a man without abusing them woman then or put them in that box or that category?
No, but the woman, and I say the woman know your own place. In place now as a woman, she's a lady. She has to be protected by the husband. She has to be provided for by the husband. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. The man for take them out for Balaam, darling, because the man that your role is to do A, B, C, D, E. If you cannot meet up to all that, you see, the woman is able for cheating. You get say, okay, darling, I don't do this, you can sort out the balance. The woman, they work money person, I don't tell you. But to me, any responsibilities and those. When me pay check, come, I cut you and one thing. Mule. You go meet them, meet sell and see them. I don't tell you if I two people change by the way they look yourself. That's what I'm saying. It's not a good by your own. Understand it?
Yes.
Understand it?
Yes.
Thank you. So you make yourself vulnerable if you take the role of the man. Totally, when the man don't even appreciate you, you're vulnerable. You get, you make yourself vulnerable like you're classless, like you're valueless.
So if you are in the case where you're not able to walk, something meets you, right? Then maybe sometimes you put on them lay you off, right? And that woman pick up the pieces. Does that make her less of an individual, a woman? Does her make her?
You don't look at the difference scenario. I tell the car they lay me off. They lay me off. But my wife is always there for me, waiting because I'm that man who always did it for. You get.
Yeah.
Treat me with the respect.
Yeah.
Even when I go pay all the bills, but treat me with the respect.
Yeah.
You know, say I depend job. I'm not sitting on the can't say they don't lay me off. I don't seek. I don't know. I'm always a striker. Always depend job. Always in the internet defense. They prepare. I don't go for interview. When I get a job now, I see back and they take the role. So if she is taking the role, when you for take, you the man get for be appreciated. You man get for be supportive. You man get for be respectful. That don't mean say you man for tear you. That's not it, because that really abuse the canal. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
But if you're that nice man, we always the give you man, where you know say you're always there. You know what I mean? So you're always there for her, yeah?
Yes.
You're not supportive husband. When you know say that you will. Say, but this man on the road, he said they pray for you to get a job. you get job, say, some of them body they come back to me in. The man know your own will for play.
Right.
It's a two-way street. And they bring the equality.
Okay.
Understand that?
Yes.
So you get
Yes.
money, you be appreciator.
Yes.
The way they give that, they give that word appreciation for all this day. Thank you, darling. Oh, you are wonderful. Oh, you are. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So she's excited to do it more.
Yeah. So we
you know what she done? They work money.
Yeah.
You can sit down. The man they work money past you. Even for take care of the bills and I give the bill for pay. I love that and not to love, man. That is exploitation. That is abuse.
Yeah.
It's both emotional abuse. Then if you allow one to extend to the other period, they become physical abuse. Because you look and say, without me, the man, this woman can survive. And we don't want to make it be to that situation.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah? If we be say one of partners, then without me, the woman will survive. Without the woman, this will survive. It's like a two-way street. You get one single entity. That means they say two become one. That means if you look at the Muslim religion, it tells you if you are married for love them equally and Allah life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And look at the Muslim religion. The man is a provider. True?
Yes, true. 100% true. So make a also, but yes, at the same time, it tell you say, if the woman willing for share with you in your own resource, then it's okay, acceptable. It's also acceptable. Now, now bring Mr. P-Man, and then I'll get bored. And then we'll bring you back, Mr. Lawrence. Thank you, sir. Mr. P-Man, I don't know if you've been getting the entirety or you need for now give you some pointers or you be done hearing everything.
Just give me like a 2 minutes or 1 minute.
Okay, the 2 minutes. Okay, here we go. So basically, a person where they watch we platform, they go through some challenges right now. It only go through this for a while now, where basically, and this man come out salon from now it's here the area because I've been facing that the man bring and come. So in they don't get a first relationship where born one picking come out here now. Let's say can born 3 picking with this man. But they go through a lot of physical abuse. The man they beat her all the time. They don't beat until the point now the woman say enough is enough. You beat me now. One more time and they get the officials them involved. So then I don't get to break in that area. But the financial aspect, with the exception of the rent and they pay together, everything else 90 be responsible for the things that are owes. When they get tax return, the man they take all nine hand. The money when they put towards a land or house back home, the man go buy the land them. I think now 1 or 2. Then in your name no more did the woman name no did they. You know, they pass sleep around. You know, cheating, say to the neighbor, to other cheat. You know, we talking a problem.
Exactly.
So
I
you don't get-
now make a discussion.
Okay.
You know what thing I can always say,
Yeah.
even to a man and woman, when you don't begin to trespass a relationship, not stay there because of the situation. If that man on a two will work hand to hand, if you don't begin people, you don't begin to take inform, if they take different pathways, if they put on this, before when I also they share things together, when they put the step, you understand? Then when like I can always say, you know what taking one with sisters then, now this when we say I can do pass to as a man. You don't deal without man, you don't still survive one way you have work. You cannot born to kill with man. Look at for say you go there to that man, the same bless the Lord. Now you walk the way to still and get the blessing. If you see for the first in the wisdom, you give 100%. The first, you know, they can't meeting at the middle. The best thing back up. You understand? No look for say because of the teaching. That is the make you get high pressure, you die quick. One thing I can always say, we the man that I went to the brother say, you the man you get your own responsibility. We want to make woman respect you now. No look for that money where that woman they make. You make your money, you can't give your woman. When I tell me that tell me. Even me with your woman at home, we not get the same account. But one thing, I know me one way to the play as a man. You understand? We never do 50-50 now. We never do. I mean, that me one way to me the play. If I stop, it will come in. You understand? We get like a family. If you see, you back the first thing back when the sound Baku money at the oak, you understand? Sometimes it's in the both ways. Someone back to abuse man, you understand? Or say, na me the cow this. Na me the cow this chato, na me the pay this. If the man is this, you say no, disrespect to me. Then back to the go back to the man. Most of them demand like we have to we get we work them whether we go 100% so we can we protect then we give with them and card then we don't misuse them we dey go we dey see for the woman and food it don't happen to a family member of me when I'm close somebody
Yeah.
you understand a man go buy land at all you don't even put a name where the woman they make the biggest money like that it's just in your ATM card.
Yeah.
If that owner put money inside in your check, the man will ask you why make you spend this money. But you know, for us, it's just that because of it's very low for the man.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
person are stupid. It's stupid. It's very low. You understand?
Absolutely.
It's time to time. You understand? It's time to time the owner. The man will go sleep around. He will go sleep around. It's time to time the owner just say this enough is enough. You understand? Because another minute I say you got to build a relationship inside your own. Respect your woman. If I lead to put that woman they lead with you, you know able to plan padami, you understand? Now that is some of you women we get advantage to able this after like this and they go sleep. No, remember saying like you woman, when they go sleep around, think when that woman they go inside this call and make you that woman when you know your ATM machine. Why did you go keep that ATM machine plate? You understand? When I don't get to kill them, you understand? It's so fresh in the body because African man, but I want to give that respect to you. Give that respect to you. You understand? Give that respect to you. We don't say are we African man. However, in the most of our day.
But wait a second, that's another topic right there. Wait a second.
You gotta give respect. You gotta give respect to you. Never, you know now. Now you begin to call to work now. Oh, let's wait till this sister will go to now. In the pay the bill, then now if you see
Mr. P-Man.
when I don't know 50 now, oh, the first lobby.
Yeah, Mr. P-Man. So
Yes.
you're not Muslim, eh?
No, you're not Christian.
Oh, you're not Christian. Okay. Because I want to look and say if not Muslim, before you they go cheat, so why not do the right thing and just follow the Okay, go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
America, you know the full responsibility. You know the regular.
So no, your religion will go come for it anyway.
Muslims, the one study for say if you don't want woman, you just love them the we love them so why don't you go like that? You understand? One thing the main thing actually say you are the own responsibility now. But the most of we are commander we never complain. We never promote we want to promote they can call for leader. We never want to do in the who don't plan next back we want to go with the back and neck. I think it's not all we get to put in that law. You understand? It's still the full part you said. Nobody knows is that respect you. For saying that woman they make we dey act as a bully. We as a commander, we dey act as a bully. Where we bad, we get to show respect to work in our own. When we say women are respect woman, now when I can see inside woman the bomb. So that's when I think of a good, I get a respect one. Then the main thing that today, when they say, I like how little you make, you the man, you get to be the breadwinner of the house. How little you get to feel that responsibility, let's how making God have been the same. You get to feel that responsibility for so now you are the man at the open. You understand? Because if you stand on the ground, for some I'm do this, I'm do this, no look to that woman in money too much. Not pay attention. You go ahead, you. Yes, if that woman see you don't make effort, it will not cover you so for so this person and the man. Never mind, wait till I make money, but it will not come to also work together as a one family. You understand? Then, when people call the relationship on our own, like we get the same Facebook. We don't have Facebook. We are young guys, when I was same Facebook, we get, you understand? National high, you understand? You get to be respect to work now own. Respect to work. But we demand them as we man with the bully with woman and too much. With the bully with woman and too much. Let that thing where that woman is the best thing. political from them on the same thing. But at the end, it gets enough is enough. And then they go with this nonsense. Make us a standard committed. And they say, actually, always say, a woman, nothing for say, na marriage na in the side, make some of the extra side you freedom. You don't, if you never say, you never work for them and not go for that relationship, come on. If you don't do that, you never get come on for that relationship. Maybe I do because of the thing. You will die before you die. You know, you don't forget your respect. Everyone when they put up as woman all the time, we sit a backup. You understand? Backup. Because of if someone is expect you, you know the time where the body, where that is just about sleeper back again and next. You know the time tell you or say about let's continue. When you say continue to cook, if someone not to say okay, to let me come out and damage you, you can't get problem. Then now you know that the next one the beginning what someone is when I sleep with the rest of you know you don't die. Make sure you move on. You make life a nasty. The best thing satisfy yourself. No look at people in the state. If you actually fall like that, or something it. Maybe it's not only work only there because of the people.
Yeah.
No one the people can so free. That about that man number by land after when I normally not put in the all of that woman at the kind of for free. The only thing you love the woman for the money. Now the ATM machine you love the woman for that's it. And I think in ATM my friend, when I want you look this inside the man you have love because if you don't say you're not on a woman creating, why make you go buy one after? If you don't put the woman in themselves, who is killing them? Who is killing them? You understand?
Yeah.
But once the advantage to once you have like to sell back, man back again, or let a man in to the very same account. But sometimes, if you want to be late, we are not going to same account, we are just accident form account. We are not in case of, you know, take care of this actually take care of this. Because if someone has to get the same account, they say this will go by now, then the confusion is between. Bye. Why make you cool leave? You know, we African man. Why make you ask me? No, me a man. Why make you come tell me if I do this? You understand?
Yeah.
And you don't know the best thing for me outside waiting me now, you know, not very so much time. You do as a man waiting because when I get accident phone. Wait for when they put that in case of accident.
Okay, so in other words, like an emergency account, right?
Yes,
Okay.
emergency account.
So that emergency account will be like the one way in our to the share, then in all getting an individual account, and that's what you try for say.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That one in our got like a savings in case of anything which is too late to do something. Then when I get to get transparent to there are open dialogue.
Yes.
You know, if that system begin come inside the marriage, you know the work. Then start again, no make people that come inside una family members there. Make the all places where happen at the website you sister, you the website you mama, you get on a relationship inside you. You go not for me, you know I go not for this partner. They say, my sister, no, for this, I don't want to tell her.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Family that enter inside the marriage, and only call most of the family that enter America. This family interfere, you understand?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
You see, but listen to yourself, my sister. So you better trust on that relationship. Back up. Then no look for say politician or whatever. Back up. If the man expect you effort something you do, you know expect some you still before back up. You take care of 15, make sure you take care of 15. When I find that 50-50 na old, I'm not thinking a relationship that one is 50-50 na old. What's a relationship? It's not a table weight. Once you see any work, you go 50-50. I don't know respect na old.
So let me give you an example. In the example of this lady, right? Obviously, it don't go through some traumatic event them from the physical abuse and you name it, and obviously it go through issue with self-esteem and confidence. So now, you speaking from the man perspective, let's say if you're not been married, you meet a woman, let me say example in the woman like the one where they talk about, you get 4 picking. You go still able to accept that woman there within 4 picking and love them unconditionally.
Yes.
Okay.
One thing, what I can always say, look at the example to me, you understand? Before speaking, I get a with different somebody, you understand?
Yeah.
Then now, what I love this woman,
No.
and I feel before speaking. And I feel before speaking, and because of having the look for somebody, let's say the people not the just only pray for the this person after mama or this I think you understand.
Yeah.
Now, and I will tell everybody when you don't go, that man will come and go, and that everyone will come inside when you don't get fall. It's better with you begin. If the not get along with you begin, not getting in that relationship.
Okay. So
Not
that's
getting in
I
the
agree.
relationship.
So I want to ask you a few more questions with that example, right? So
Yeah.
for some of we, the female them or whoever, we not go into marriage yet, or where they consider going back into marriage. Waiting at the warning sign, we will for look out for per man them. Not necessarily say in gets more money past the woman, or whatever the case may be. Waiting will be some of them warning sign and day. Now you don't give example of picking two, which is really, really important. If the man they refer to, because one thing where me maybe where I knock him, it like not even friendship, I can rather say how the picking and they do instead of how you picking and they do. So if a man or a woman they refer to you young picking, you don't notice that. Is that something for be critical about? Or is it just I don't know? Like
You
for
know,
say
sometimes you get some question, you understand?
no, like
Let's say,
no,
we
no.
not say we should say
Example,
that you
yeah, example, right? Like where you be the date you wife before in a
yeah.
married, where it be they call you, it be they show concern obviously for you picking, right?
Yeah.
Like where they ask you say how the picking or how you picking.
If they ask me say how we kill it,
They say how it in.
how we pikin dey do
I love
because the
that.
second person am any we pikin you
Yes,
understand
yes,
how we pikin and because of the
yes.
taking responsibility for say na we two very same responsibility
Okay,
make I
good,
tell you
good.
something you understand it when let's say the first day wey so dem two see because wey first I not select for me woman I be get different than for wey I dey take. I don't want to make when people come to me the weekend, I
Yeah,
don't want to make no woman come to me because of I don't want so many people and so this member can come back to another person. I
yeah,
want to make every of me that so we meet me to be the right somebody. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
The first day when this woman will to meet with people, they too quick. The very first day they too quick.
See?
That people went to one of the earth to begin to cry. Then the next day went to Augusta to begin to ask Daddy, can we go to answer?
Wow.
You understand?
Interesting.
The kids
Yes.
are still in relationship. I know we feel like a so very percent like now, but I love when so it's so connected are still connected. I mean, this person somebody straight up I fall in love with because I've been doing somebody like that. And
Okay.
one thing, it makes me a better commitment because all the time you know the ask for na but you still dey ask for instead
Yes.
they go take pass for count pass to make a can baby you understand
Wow.
from there una in ask you know say anybody wey get a relationship wey don get pikin
Mm-hmm.
if that man no dey there for you pikin if that woman no dey there for you pikin no look for say love the person dey for love you pikin na in however that thing you pikin go always be you pikin but we love you go come and go but make that man get that connection with you pikin.
So the other thing is that okay, if in the case wherein money not ever be a problem, but then emergency meets one of the partner, whether not the man or not the woman, they don't they for let's say 10 years or 2 years or 5 years, then don't they talk or whatever the case may be. Emergency meets the man or the woman, then say the man they walk, the woman they walk, or let's say the woman they walk, the man they walk. You understand? Then maybe sometimes either party not show any concern for say, make her just help this person, and they're not married it so like where okay like where your human be they go so right. Then you they walk that woman they can get emergency situation wherein walk left farm would you what thing you feel say you go do you feel say that woman they for come and explain to you before you assist them or let's say even tell you what's in a problem But what you go do in that situation?
Sometimes you understand when so you don't do responsible, not to consider somebody saying you is problem, you understand? You understand? When so on around there you go not consider first you know the work. If you want some person they never ask but if you confirm for that person you go render help to the person was okay. If the person in apartment, you know what you want this person say, oh, I'm not saying you know the work right now. That person, you don't know. If the person know the work, it will be the bill, now you know the bill, you go over for say, this person, make a call for assistance for if the local person is not asking. Ask us, oh, I'm not saying now, you know the work. What thing you want to make a do for you? You know, sometimes you go, sometimes on a flooding at the same place. You go ask yourself, okay, what you want to make a help you for free? I'm not saying how you know the work. But if you see that person, you know, so that concern was not to say the person, I'm not saying that's the right side because of when you get into trouble, now the time you don't know the person will let you.
Strongly agree. 100% agree. I agree. Strongly. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
So then with that again, one thing I can always say that is it both ways. With the Africa woman about today, what that woman know for now, in the provide, you know, they expect the man again out. You have to America, so that man will say, oh, thank Lord. Once they don't do like this, more, then nothing, you know, this way. Yes, you know, I don't do this, I don't let this.
Yeah.
It's a the man not trouble. Yes, they don't know that higher level fast the man. You see them, the behavior, the face that hope.
Yeah. So how we go able for learn that money not for control with love or with relationship. Money for be something where they help we for go about with comfort, but at the same time enough for determine with peace, enough for make we feel say now we don't better pass the woman or the better pass the man. What thing will be your advice in that area? In the example of what you gave.
Like for me, I would say cost to cost according to the size, you understand? Nothing for say if that woman don't do this, I will go take note, we go take note, let's say and let's say if that woman breaks down, now me get for the responsibility. Because sometimes what I can always say must this fantasy way so we left and this artificial thing way we left, that one drive this, that one drive this. You just look at the situation all the time as they say I get a balanced thing. In case of this thing happening, would I go able? Would I go make it? Never take something above. Because most of the women then, now this competition, that minute, when they get, okay, maybe first you don't be this, after they make this motorcar. When are the same way the motorcar they are still go the same journey, you understand. Why make I not go live now on my own level and keep me lane, we don't have fight, who when they live happy, I know they get stressed. You understand? You see? The main thing is that I can always say like a real life family is simple. It's simple, you understand. I believe on waiting again. Now so that me woman back to take a belief on waiting. We don't go take something when they go above me. If one thing block the one man is able to carry the other man alone. Now that means most of the relationship in America will go because of we go take something that when I the one man you depend. When say you don't depend on me, she might make time for you. I go say, now me do everything I do. What you get for you? Now that the abuse they begin.
So with that said, make we just listen to Water Side Stone and come right back. Thank you, sir.
Young Heat on the beat.
Yeah, I try blessing. Call me. Why you dey hold me out where you know say you know want them? You dey like by me, you must fast like Bobo Bantam. You the shake you hate to me song, but you no dance some. You say you love me, but I'm a bad guy. Yeah.
Good man, that's for fellow. You fool me with one, oh. You forgive me your bank account, give me your house, and give me your money, oh. Good man, that's for fellow. You fool me with one, oh. You forgive me your bank account, give me your house, and give me your money, oh.
But you know me say me na water size too. You dey see me like a dirty water. You know me say me na water size too.
I told them I love you, and they told me that Eugene don't go there. I promised to love you, but you're killing me, you're my sexy girl. No conversation, you know say they can't kill me in a banka. It goes in confusion. Somebody come save me, oh Kabaka. I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. Yeah, I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. Yeah, I dey love you, baby, so.
Why you don't me up for no so long time? You don't like money, you not fast like a bantam. You don't shake your head to me some, but you not dancing. You say you love me, but I'm a bad guy.
Good man, that's for fellow. You fool me with one, oh. You forgive me your bank account, give me your house, and give me your money, oh. Good man, that's for fellow. You fool me with one, oh. You forgive me your bank account, give me your house, and give me your money, oh.
But you know say me na water size too. You dey see me like a dirty water.
Mr. Pittman, come back in, sir. Nice soul. Did you enjoy it too, man? Come back in, sir. Check your volume.
I promised to love you, but you're killing me, you're my sexy girl. No conversation, you don't say they can't kill me in a banka. It goes in confusion. Somebody come save me, you're Kabaka. I don't love you, baby, so don't do me like this.
All right.
I don't love you.
I'm saying I like the tune by Roxy and I Tribe. Come back in, Mr. P-Man. Land to say left off, sir. Mr. Lance, don't forget you, sir. They get you in soon.
Waiting I will tell my sister, you understand?
Yeah.
America just rest. I don't know if not America is on a London day. Anytime inside in the US, just rest, you understand? If you look at the first you labor for 100%. I look at the app for which start another relationship. But sometimes a make your happiness come first. Get your happiness. When you don't get happiness, not look for say, marriage not just a commitment. But once you make sure marriage not tie down on your happiness. You understand? No marriage for the public. For say, a baby queen, you have to start, then when you go old, you know, my fear, you will need to old. The best thing, marriage for marriage sake, we dey see now abroad na yaso. But who wealthy woman dem, they no marry, but they live happy. You have to make an instant thought. If God don't be you, you don't want to sleep with the same man. Tell God thank you. Take care of that people. You live your life. If someone abuse you, no look for say you don't take ground. No, go back to the best line. Begin to look good. Make sure they manicure, they make this, they look good. If that, when they say from kilo to soup, you understand? When I first see from kilo to soup, the next one from a good class for you understand? Let them and no look because of the pikin. Now, then they make more of we sisters them. Then they talk about the way to happiness only because of the pikin. No. Now you dey tell me happiness. That particular person send happiness for you. If you dey not fire outside, you know the normal feel you dey feel because of you dey not uncomfortable zone. You understand? Things are hard. When you look at the first one they there for you, you say move on. But sometimes again, when you say now a suicide of a story, sometimes we sister and back on a can be a bully for in our head. You know, when they stress really because of when they make fast really. You understand? No look down on that man because of that man what they make. Yeah, in the step as a man. You understand? You know what I'm saying? If true love for that woman, if I sleep it don't come up, I'm not going to say you go play game again.
So
You don't get true love. You got to look for the people there. If other people when they go down, when you say that's a big task to people there. If that enjoyment they go to the street, when so you don't get home and we don't waste blood for you. You understand? You sleep with them. Why make you go sleep and fine? Why make you go stop on them that friend them or whatever and let them go. Respect the one who don't give blood. If sometimes the owner not be the make the I will say if they make the same in a the friend and that friend. You know now, when so una plan when I make all that fight and we begin that together, same side back to that. Make us begin that. I'm able to forget human for make it
what? Mr. Piman, listen. But listen, I get for represent the woman there. It goes both ways, right? The same line where you get that woman with, buying the rose, telling her she's beautiful, making us quality time, taking her to the restaurant, the same way. And now we not self like that the woman and keep well, smell good, take care of business. Like I go call the word dapper, for the woman they look dapper. The same way we self expecting that for do. So it goes both ways. If me like them, man smell good with perfume, and I should say the man and self like that, the woman smell good. So it goes both ways, The quote can say the lie will get you the woman or the man, but the lie not go keep him. So whatever it is that you introduce initially, I believe say if for continue for now you will maintain a healthy relationship. The minute where they change, then obviously you are not being you to begin with. Am I right or wrong?
No, you're right. You see, one thing is the two sides of the story that happen. Because we remember back again, when so actually always tell woman and a una go for people affect. You know make a miss waiting at the scene at sleep. Una go for always look good, whether man the kind of old.
Mr. P-Man, the same way you think now, the same way I like them, it must smell good all the time. So now the same way. So it goes both ways. Not an excuse.
Because una the come una make una yeah that make
well, guess what? Mr. Piman, look at it this way, right? The same girlfriend, the wife right now, at some point, it be another category of the girlfriend. So instead they do everything in her power for get you attention. You understand? So the same thing when they do at when they na the opposites how you call them. You understand that the same thing, obviously, back sometimes if you sit down with them, you will get to a point back again where you still they look outside, So now make us say I think say important on both ends. Now both people that upkeep.
Yeah. Make God send for you, make God give you somebody will love you.
Yes.
In the main thing.
Yeah.
One thing I can always say this: if you love that woman, never mind how say you woman look like. If I true love them,
Yeah.
not to make you go do just in a sleep. When you consider that woman, it's there for you.
Absolutely.
And because of most of we demand them, you understand them, we they listen to man, you don't get too much for them. Then it's funny they have to lead me to Boku thing. You understand? When so you don't begin burn out old or with woman or make you begin and be the best of well now. You understand? When so you dey come, you dey take care of the pikin at home, you dey forget to go out there to go do something. But we the band there, we the African man there, we don't let for baby sit, we don't let for take, we don't pick them out.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You dey make like that love, you dey born, you understand?
Yeah.
But once you when you look at this woman, then you need three beautiful pikin there, you understand? And they get there for me pikin. Now me dey tell me pikin go na fast, you understand?
Yeah.
So for that man, we dey do so very few for them pikin there.
Yeah.
And that's all you don't give the woman there.
Yes.
And I started the woman the date. That's what so that confirm. So you understand? You see?
Yes. Well stated. Well stated. Make her bring me Zainab. Are you there, madam? Let me know when you come in, okay? Oh, Mr. Lawrence, come on in. I did mute you first. I know say the young man and bug you small, so let me know. I'll meet you quick. Mr. Lawrence, come in, sir. I know say you don't listen. Thank you for your patience. Come in, sir, and land. Check your volume. Check your volume. It's still there low. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
yes.
getting you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, like basically now, like I don't tell you so like everybody gets a rule. You must know say this is my rule, and my rule is a subjective rule, submissive rule. You get that, man? Submissive, subjective rule. And I say for them, the Monday, Masana, and Baku. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because as a woman, you're a unifier, and I know you unifier. And you're the commander of the who's technically the man. Whether the man get picking out on the streets, you agree say you bring the picking together. Because me when it's Maximina, basically mean a step mama men. But it's not like a step mama. Because you only galvanize for against man. You're united against a man. You get what I mean?
Yes.
So that's what we're doing. As a mother figure, that is your role. To unify the picking them together, bring them all together, see. You know, all now one. Be that kind woman way. As a mother, because you're a mother, that's your role. As a mother. So not just because you don't pick, you don't be discriminated between you don't pick. You remember not only picking them back. Because man technically we can accept picking them up. As opposed to some woman that we become so jealous. They don't bring the picking them out in that way the way if I be like I say, these are my kids. So that's what if I say, these are my children.
So
and then also you say, now mama, also to step mama not the.
So respectfully, me go disagree with you. Sometimes it make him feel saying the other way around, wherein it can be difficult for some man them for accept other people picking them based on the communication or based on the way how they refer to the picking them than that of the woman. If you be saying a woman will like picking, it can easy for them to adapt to any picking. Not go even look that picking. They say na step but rather than me picking. Because you don't know someone they benefit you. You understand it? Or that they sometimes they not even you don't go benefit you, but other people picking them. So I don't know what you think.
Well, you don't talk to that like there's a lot of dependable parents.
Okay.
You can get some woman again, they don't jealousy, you know, like when they're in a relationship, they don't jealousy. This is picking to go to that woman doing like that you wife. So fair and well, if you not agree, let them to people. Because if that's when they don't begin camp, no matter how white to try to be nice or it, this other woman they put most of this in this. There's always that conflicting theory. There's always that was it.
Yeah.
But the other one, the
Yes,
conflicting theory say, hey, we go the people who can't give enough trouble, so you don't need that kind of child. You don't need that kind of child in your house. Go the child can again, but you can see, I'm going to my parents' house. They can see step mama, so they call her mommy. They call the part daddy. You know what I mean? And then the decision in the house, once the man, because now you see that the unity coming. Run the name daddy, umbrella day. If the man take decision, you might not go against the man's decision. If you man take decision, whether I bad or not, you might not go against the man's decision. We're also picking the look at. Forget our family unit. And so now, as we say now, for you to be the nice man, you have to be that provider. For you to be the nice man, you have to be that protector. And for you to be the nice man, that makes you very careful. They tell you, you're not going to go take advantage of the man. I mean, by the woman. And that the abuse, the emotional abuse, the psychological abuse, the physical abuse. You are drawing the line. The line is there. Me not make me touch my phone. No, I'm not touching phone. Simple. You are getting Facebook account. Get a Facebook account. If you feel for good, they go. If you feel for not for good, they not go. You get the distinct line that we do. But you don't get bank accounts. No. You get one bank accounts again. As I say, when they pay me again, I'll be able to man and youth. If I ready for look at someone surprise I buy the car say look the room they don't come with say one big TV. I buy the big TV again. That's a father figure in a house. You man will sit down, you make yourself say, no, I got for making yourself like a slave because that's an area abuse kind of. Because when you look at now from what the woman perspective, you look at back from the man perspective because the woman back doesn't take advantage. The woman then sit down back and they do nothing. So I mean nothing, eh? Now they cook. But I make a better look and so we talk about the relationship. It depends on how it started. When this woman are really in questions, first of all, I go begin to continue for first to the man. They don't balance you from salon, they can't make car. You bring car, you don't come, you go to that kind of Monday. It cannot work. From the one, if you know they work, you know they work. Because if you force yourself, it means say one person they look and say, they want me more past how me want to. So then they lead to the abuse. Go abuse you now emotionally. Without any respect, without any consultation. Anything I want for this will be consulted. Now for consult each other, one another. Now for consult for come with a decision. And not tell nobody the man in decision will be correct. Sometimes the good father can let the human make himself to take a decision. When they go wrong, that's not there. When they go wrong, then you say laugh fam. That's what it will be like. Your decision go wrong. So when your decision go wrong, you have to say sorry. There's some man who ever say sorry to when people over. Some man, when you look them back again, all stand back from the background of the home. The guy me that other camera used to see this stuff. He stand on the background of the home. How they were brought up. Because you know that you don't tell me see, you're a provider. And I'm not say you always provide. If you will be there abroad, you don't say you say don't spend for me phone. Why the salon said you buy phone and some people say you don't get something for the and now you depend on the children. He's the self-made man. English I don't know you can tell. I'm a self-made man. I don't even depend on him wealth. In that the man that the host. But I say, get for me that total man. No. The total man, you can depend on your wealth as a helpmate. The million say they give 30,000 for chop money. That they give $30 for chop money. If you want to go put potato and beef, you don't give chop money. That an English word and reasonably chop money. If you want to go to all the fry, put beef for me, don't care. You know, say I don't give chop money as a husband. I don't say I don't pay the bills as a husband. I don't say I don't give electricity bill as a husband. If you know what now you chopping out, that time I don't give this credit to you beef for. When you beef for time we should say appreciate you in beef, you know. When you man will sit down, you know any sign of the world, you sit down no more. You say you like this man so much, you do so much, then it means you are abusing even yourself. It means you are abusing even your own body. You know what like yourself as a human being. You go for satisfy even your own family without even satisfying your family. The two has become one. So family not therefore involved into any with two at all to do job. Like, no. You know you need family, third party. You know you need friends. Because when two don't become one, or two don't even the Kongusa. But like it's also the Kongusa. Both Kongusa people are this one and my man and my will person. But then they smile to you, kind of say the catch they said the Kongusa for you. What's the catch say in sus? But sus can't stand there. They also swear they laugh. That is how it should be. You don't listen to the man is not opinionated if you listen to third party. If you don't send for the people in back home, they truly agree. Okay, me now, me so tell me if I don't want send for the people and the big me now say, yeah, they will give them. Okay, me will give half, I will give you more. That's what I mean. So not to see me get for missing me, work for encourage me, people that will make a lover. These are all just bunk one. I'm not saying for respect because when you come into marriage, the family that don't come into marriage. But that doesn't mean they have to control you to others. Because they really abuse the camp, but that extended family structure really abuse the camp. I get for respect in mama, I get for respect me own mama. No. I'm not saying you don't respect parents. That doesn't mean their opinion counts in your house. They don't have an opinion in your house. The mama one come on to go for sit down and agree. This woman I get for Kiyam. So this and that again boundaries. Understand that? Because when we the man that begin encourage your mama to some level, that is what it brings. Make the wife the free the mommy first. When you know that you're a wife take a decision for the mommy to come, you get the time frame we get for good. So it's like 1 or 2. That's what I mean. I don't can't see the thing. But when we get all that kind of boundaries and then bundle the very kind side third party, as this other panel is a third party. You know what I mean? Into this whole marital stuff, that what it leads to. Okay, get for this situation that brother see, what that sister see, how I look, what people they get for say. How does people get for interfere in your personal life? Okay, this is your life. These are two couples their life. Wait now, also they look at how I want your life to be like. In order for be opinionated as well, looking the people they get for say. What do people they get for say, darling? You know, get for come to you. Okay, now this woman is now a portfolio for their vibe. Yeah. And if you look at what people they get for say, what mama get for say, what me mama get for say, what me paddy get for say, what me auntie get for say. Are they sitting in the household? No, they're not there. Are they there? No. You care about their opinion? No. If it treats you right, no woman will go left you marry it right. No man will go left you marry it right. Don't put her for that level. And no woman no go left a man when are responsible and caring husband. And no man will go left a woman when are caring and responsible wife. No man will go left a man where they no get third party force will come. No man will go left a man where they all two they share them finances. You understand it? It don't mean say you will begin to take your money to go buy some kind of stuff you buy like say you know. What do you mean? No, that's some money. Give her money alone. If you not just say now, not one person who thinks you want to buy land at the there has to be two opinion, agreed opinion of what buy it because the two has to one. When I go buy the land set, when I can begin think. Okay, if you want to go buy land at salon, I begin think, you know, if I can buy this, so this woman can buy one for other picking or other man. The possible anything can happen. So I mean, I don't think that they think. Not for me that they think about it, think about me own picking the next generation. Not for me, anything I want to do, not for me. So if I go down there, I go buy now. I don't think that's okay, darling. I don't buy this one plot, 5 big one. I don't write in them, they want it. The other plot, so I buy now for this brother. So if me, Father forgive me, die. I know say me property so I get, I will too sweat for the team, we don't be picking them down. You know, we really die. I will get alive in the streets, I get this land, nobody gets it, and then don't write it down. This one, another person get it, and then don't write it down. Because you don't take a decision, don't you die. So if me die now, it will get other man will come make any property now, let put up and picking them, only picking them, okay, again. We don't make way for them. I don't carry them. So when they go buy, you become so selfish. You take the money and carry, you go buy, then you begin to go take the begin put on your name. Then something is wrong somewhere. So first time I go down, they can get that kind of thing, you say they can use the man, I go buy another woman or something. The die is in that, you only flex back. So you money for the council, I will send that they demand for respect you in every decision way they take. Because now the two now they become one. You demand for respect you in every decision way they take. Now they abuse, devoid of the abused. I'm not still after them for making because look, yesterday, I don't say you need to go pay car. Yesterday, I go pay car, I'm not can't steam. Who does see brother? Want to take picture? Go like any kind. Why send the picture to us? Yeah, go now that. That's what's the if it's a phone come out and allow for go, come back. That's what's the thing. So it's not like you don't abuse people. Also because we're doing a relationship and I'm not getting a bite. That is what it is, a unity and a bond. So for be like it. Don't go take advantage. You say this is what's going to buy. And then if you want now as a husband, you buy one you know so that you name it. Like that get. You might get Jeep when go buy because you don't make money, you don't get that. You say, but they get a you go buy one big Jeep. They put in name the like in business. I don't care about you much car. But how much can you get a family car? I also mean at the end. Me not get property, now the family then get her. Not to be get her. On my own property, if you think so that I know that I own property. But outside the two they work together, outside both parties they work together, and at that point they make that woman they understand. Anybody in America, anybody in England, anybody in any parts of the world they listen to me. Outside both parties, both say if I go buy property, say na Africa they. When I put you picking a name day. When I buy property abroad there, when I put you picking a name day. So you don't say the person. Not to tell the king, but also for agree as to what you want to do. Then number two, you not forget for allow the other family for the kind of emotional abuse cancer. So they go physical. But listen, boys, I tell you, boys, there's a difference between a boy and a man. The guy will say like a Samuel, again, what do I tell her? Baby's a boy. Boy is supposed to talk. Babies cry. So if you come before me, just like boys, if they cry to me. So boys they be. So if we come to the marital world, adult man different from boy. Boy now in the emotionally abusing woman with other woman. But you not bobo, you the blow say, you work for no say. No, that is wrong. You don't get for no say the cheat. You're not a man. You're a boy. You're useless. So you're not put it that way. You're useless because you have for the confidence in you. Then how the other woman will look you say, or make you even they disrespect you. Then you think to say they can't begin call you because you have a race. I will get even a marital stability. And then see that how do you know yourself will begin to respect you? When they turn suspicion against them. But a very good man, they serve how they play them game. They don't know they ever catch them. They don't ever know self. Because the girlfriend they tell you, I have a wife. And that wife they elect her so much. That kind of news not ever call me phone. But this. We don't say we don't have cheaters, but there are cheaters who are grown up men. They want to ever suspect. When you went back again, you said not to train, they go begin dig around the man. They left him phone, you go begin go at the man in phone. The man left him bag, they go begin sneak. Because you look for the trouble. Because the man don't hide from you, you that kind of respect. Don't begin to go smell around. Begin to listen to what somebody does. Because remember the community will come out, this salon community will come out and all that community in the zone. People that dive in gossip. People that dive in this. People that dive in that. And I make me like me work, and not they listen to nobody. They listen to me. What do you say? Don't go. Obviously, they don't listen to nobody. So that's the two units. So if you go between that two each other over, you can't tell her. You don't get for tell her because not even it doesn't even want your number. You get a number, they cut her off. They may say we do it, man. At that moment, they do it, man. No other woman or they eat each other that space. That's infinite. So every team, but boys, and then big man, they're 45, they're 50, 60, can still be a boy. And I can't marry the irresponsible to the woman the way they look at that kind of woman. And you woman back again, if they cheat you, you man, they catch you. You're irresponsible. You're not even ready to settle. You're like prostitute, not put on you. You cheat you, the man, they catch you. I don't say guy like a big girl. I don't say boy like a big girl. Oh, mature ladies and mature men. No put on that way. Mature ladies and mature men. But if you're a boy or a girl, I don't put the word boy and girl out. Or you cheat you, man, they catch you. You cheat, you get other woman the way they cost you marry woman are in phone. They cheat, those kind of standard you want self. Those kind of peace where you want self. So you as a husband, look at it as a husband. You take care of your responsibility. Able, how you make that woman if you look at you, sir.
Sorry, sir. Mr. Lawrence, we get a quick call. Sorry. Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please. Who side you call from? Welcome. Welcome, caller. Kindly identify yourself and who side you call from. Hello, caller. Okay, when did I read the caller? Hold on. Hello, caller.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, hold on. I just put the.
Hello?
Yes, we hear you now. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Welcome.
Yeah. Nice program. In a salon.
I'm Mr. Lawrence.
In a salon. My brother.
Yes, sir.
You said it all.
Oh, 1 second, sir. I think if it's a bit low, hold on, okay? No, go get you good. Hold on, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Can you hear us?
Yes, clearly.
In the area, I'm good? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah, go ahead, sir. What's in your name? Who side you call from?
In a salon, my brother. Mr. Lawrence Fox.
Yes.
You said it all. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, it's a two-way street. Now wait till you talk so. But like, I don't know.
In the area, fine?
I don't know when I will come up with a program of single parents.
Single parents. Definitely.
How single parents they thrive on with their kids.
Yes.
How single parents they begin and change their lives.
Okay.
Most of you guys are lucky. You understand?
Yeah.
India with your wife, the battle. Married was not easy. We almost say not easy. Mm-hmm. What about when the unfortunate things happen? When you know plan for when you bad things.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I'll just take you out of this so we'll go able to hear you better. Hold on, okay? Okay, go ahead, sir. Say the last yeah.
I say how about when the unfortunate things happen? When you know bargain for, you know plan for happen. And then beginning on the between. You know, you get to go to the extra miles for say you begin
You know what, sir? Hang up because you dey talk some very important thing them. Hang up now, call you right back here. No, then go hear you better. Yeah?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thanks. And I saw, yeah, it is talk some make some important points them. It is suggesting I'll get another topic on single parenting, but it seems like when they get problem, the volume low. I'll just swing them back on. And I saw you. Yes, sir. You there you now?
Clearly,
Okay,
I
good.
can hear you.
Better. Better now,
I
right,
can hear
guys?
you clearly. Yeah, yeah.
Let's see if I go even put this on while you there. Hold on one second.
Power on.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Okay. Can you hear me well? Okay. Thank you.
This thing is low again. Okay.
Power
Okay, go ahead.
on.
Just go ahead. I don't put you on the speaker again.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me well?
Not quite, but if you can speak a little loud so that we can go hear you better.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Perfect.
Me brother don't say it all. You know, Mr. Lawrence Fox.
Yeah.
In a saloon, we fighting it, and I respect you forever and ever. And the topic was here. The topic we want to talk about, or we want to discuss about,
Yeah.
is important. But how about coming? I'm just suggesting.
Yeah.
I know they dictate to.
Yes.
Like coming with how single parent like us fearing on.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yes.
Get speaking them when they're underage. And one thing where I learn, I always say it to people who are close to me, people who talk to me. I say, how was bad, like bad. But it comes to a time in any man's life where monkey not tell him pikin say again, hold tight. He just tell you say look down.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And that changes my life. The pikin didn't change my life because I want to be the father, I want to be the mother that you always expect.
And are they good?
Somebody to be.
Okay, good.
You understand me?
Yes.
And me, I'm working 15 hours a day, every day, Monday to Saturday.
Wow.
Put food on the table, do everything. You know, not that you don't get advances, you know, you get things the way you want to do. But the first thing that come to your mind is thinking of the kids, thinking of them. Will they be happy? This person really come. He or she is not pretending. You know, so it's a whole topic. But for guys that are lucky, women that are lucky, like the lady waiting do so. We all know say America it takes two to develop. Okay, you don't come, you don't meet this man, I don't know yourself now salon, I don't come here. And when you dive into that particular topic, there is a story. There's no man we not like for a woman disrespect him. There is no man, regardless of anything. I'm a man. I know what you mean. You understand me? There can be downs and ups in everybody's life. Just like where my brother they talk about Mr. Fox. When you go down in life, in West Day for support him. If in West not be day for support him, he will be broken, especially when he gets in between the two boy beginning for that matter. You understand me? If you West not day for support him, he go haywire because waiting do you get man them where they not take away their pride for nothing. He say, if I start for do this particular thing for my kids, I will do it to the end, unless I die. You understand me? So, what about when you get a selfish woman? They only know you when you go into job and get the paycheck and come and say, okay, babe, this is what you have, which you did. What about then the low time in your life? How the woman will take her? Will they be there to support you? It's another thing. You understand me? But some people are lucky that, okay, even though when times were bad, they get people already kidnap with them, stand with them. You're not going to know. I tell you, some women, they will get respect. But some women, we don't men down there, you don't get work again. I mean, they feel that. And especially what you see overseas. From your experience throughout my time in this country, when you gain a community with so much, I know they bring Sierra Leoneans down, but people will live in a Sierra Leonean community, they get drama every day. Every day na drama. Every day. One or two drama. Every day. The drama they can't change, they come at your doorstep. If you're not strong, you not be a man or you not be a woman with faith God. Things they go haywire. Trust me. You understand me?
Yeah.
So people like we just decide we community where they first of all. I know one day see somebody will come to Africa. One day for say I see you near me, I will tell you say, okay, you are come to Africa, you should come to Africa one day. And I get total peace. And I able to do all which I able to do. You understand? I able to focus. I don't get that. Nobody not tell you say inferiority complex, no they do you. The brother if you very close if you pass, you don't say 2-3 man they watch at you, they will look one kind way. You be careful, you know they wear all kind rags and come on the street. You understand me? You be careful. Now in the big people in the country here, they go do the exorbitant, go put some back, things that they not they put some back. Go they all want to please the icing of men. You understand me? So as a single parent, I always say, you know, before this woman waiting to do so, you do it all, you said it all. You come out alone, you can't meet this man, things like. But now we're going back into the topic. And when we go into the topic, it's a two-way street. Then people know they castigate man, they like I say, man, they now bad elements. I don't take that. I don't take that. Because what you do, I'm a man, I'm a single father. I know what it takes. I got 2 kids. I got 5 years and 2 years to take care of. But all by myself alone. I know what it takes for a man. So I mean, waiting at the scene here is. And the woman, they just get that a little bit of appreciation. Woman, them now people when somebody whisper at a small thing, whether I get proof, you don't get proof, it can't be out of proportion. You understand me?
Yeah.
So this topic may come, so before we take the time, let me delve into the topic. Now feel it and day, by the way. And feel it and there, we all know feel it. We just I know. You understand me? The community, you get people away. We no want to see people happy. They not just want to see people happy. These are minor things. Nothing they would able to sit down house, they able to talk out the door. And it was not a good thing, not a bad thing there. You understand me? No, make like I say now, like I say, every man bad. If we say come on now, we can't see every woman bad. How some people do feel because we get tangible evidence there. We'll be able to pull that, we'll be able to talk out. You understand me? You know, we go down well with other women. You understand me? When you get good, you get the bad. So let me learn to accommodate myself because what you do, that's why Maxi please says some guys have all the locks. Some guys get locked. Yeah. Some people they get locked. You can't talk somebody. And this country, they tell you, you know, it takes one for progress. It takes 2 for progress. When are you hungry, you feel the pinch of it. You can get a mighty paycheck at the end of the week, and then when you get and when you don't pay, so everything you left now $50. So then you get your family back home, you get for the TV, you go for them and do all this kind of stuff. You don't care what you're going through. But first of all, you get for keep move over your head. You know? So I mean, this is a wide topic. Yeah. You know, when we talk, let me talk back to other people then we be vulnerable into other things.
Yes.
Life is just diverse. We all get different things that really happen. Now we lifespan, some guys get locked, some man not get locked, some woman get locked, some woman not get locked. It's just like that. People will single woman and then I didn't consider how they struggle with them. They don't go there, or they don't name them, they don't get there, they don't even consider name them, they give them good life, they give them good training. Unless them tell you say this speaking in America or in England and they grow up. Because when you begin make nonsense, they spank them. The African lifestyle. The African man home, not to that American or European style. So Kudos to those women. Kudos to those men. You know, but always waiting words for land for says. When Bible tells me say when thou is down, comfort thy brother, strengthen thy brother. You understand me? This particular topic, I think so much topic. It may happen so the people who will call out they will talk on the woman inside. Other person will call it talk on the man inside. But at the end of the day, we all go for sit on back because it's not married. Married, no continue with it. Trust me. If man go work off 5 o'clock, you know, can I stay 8 o'clock? There is a reason. What you do, woman, it will make you marry in a stay 8 o'clock. What see you do? And then comes the law abiding country. If you can house, you can't begin nah. Only come out of they go sit down at one neighborhood bar, begin chat, can house, I can't sleep. I don't want problem. Because if I knock you, I go jail. All the thing about me, go behind. These are the things where people get to understand. For every action, there's an action. Something that will not happen.
You like Mr.
Trust me, let me not sugarcoat them.
Yes.
You know, that's all. I know what people that are the line.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Salute.
Thank you so much, sir. So you make Mr. Piman laugh. I don't say, Mr. Lawrence, if you don't done, now go bring Mr. Piman. You want to respond or you don't done, right? It's not bring Mr. Piman in on board. Thank you, caller. Thank you so much. Mr. Piman.
Waiting as we always say, we love them, we love them because sometimes the how waiting Mr. Lawrence will take. When you begin dig onto the man in fault, then you will dig on your man in phone, you will solve problem for you. You know, you did not say you love that woman, you understand? And let's say you meet man with that. You understand? You never follow up for that because you don't work for them. I don't give you example. You understand? Why make you go drink on the man on the owner in phone? Who do you call it? Make you call it. You know what? Take the for you. You understand? The first thing, just believe it for saying this person and the woman. I don't believe in it. Yet, where some of the women will do, if the man don't come up to, then the other man starts starting. We don't come out. Then we can be out. What do you mean? We don't move around the game. That's why we demand them back together. We demand them back. We still back together. Any man, anybody when you see is doing that kind of thing, what can you do that? Because of you know that same thing, we don't want to make that person do. Because at that moment the people, very man don't go now. So the beginning, call start to start. Which is pick up the phone. Which is people put one to that they go. You get to get confidence in yourself. Then maybe this person see when you see very well for that person. When you see the way you go to work on that. You understand? And the best is just self-confidence for you. Now me don't get cleaner. Anytime inside the kind of host, the kind of cleaner host, and the man when they go outside. You know to marry the prayer after. Yes, I just say, but we want to take me to call me there, make a maintain myself. You understand? Take me a very step that with the phone with the best person at corner. We know, call him. One day, 2 days, you say, why did you not call me? Why look at the day, so explain our own. When we left, no, I asked me, I go to an IRS partner. You understand? Because look at that, say, if I recommend, you want to say, in a club I go, you know, say, I know the baby bar, I can't go. You understand? But the man the now, woman the now, when they begin to call you back to say, then look at that, now you will let her for me to go back inside. Then start the day. Now when they make the validation, they get problem. Then look at that, look at also is there. When you go to performance, you go passive inside. If you see what somebody encourages you, then the time is great my relationship. That's why we demand them back. Let them listen to third party inside the relationship, not count them. if you do woman back when I set them before self accident start inside. You not only believe, so that respect. Then that you been waiting to that call a faith. From the woman in back, now they look at the sleep. Because we can our say you don't come to Kalala. You go talk to you go break. You go then Abuja. The next thing you go to take a play, look at the lap, where you can I get a sleep. And that's a very question I don't know for the day. So you know the first thing out to do that. Because we can also kind of see, you know, the confidence now, that is what I can tell any woman say, build self-confidence on yourself. When you don't get self-confidence on yourself, now you don't feel say, when you mind going to sleep, you go do that. But when you get confidence on yourself, you know the sky. Then it's like, when the man and man together, you can see the advantage back again for the woman, make her go, the way. Men could not think of it when we woman when they call me, when they check on me, we think of it when I put forth to the law. Now the respect the deal. This is a deal and that same respect deal. If you don't do surrender that person work, if you work everything that you see the way. Look at what I make a happiness now. But we demand the life. No one go, but I wait. With a lie, we go no, we don't do political stuff. We don't do now. Also, we can like I don't see that way too. All of us now the work now. When the work begin, I now we begin to say one another. We don't have to. We have the community because the lie we don't go tell that tell us people say you yes na open not get happy. You don't build up confidence to that woman. You know say una ask for safety. Why say Simalo Kara, why we can make that my smile and say this and say, Simalo, the rest, ala. You don't know for some Africa to take you. Why don't go to town? Why don't go to the car? But I mean, you get a quick place. So I say, no way. I love you, I love you, family. We don't speak. It's my help at the party. It's not a help and local number away. I don't want Kalala. But the lie will tell you the money with the lie, and I don't become the problem. You make the best problem now. So
in terms
of the best thing is that stay away. So I say, wait, America now is when you go down, who are the one you don't tell us straight for that. I don't know what you want to say. You have to make one way. You know, problem.
So now, for now, we not go out of track. In your situation now, where they it don't go through this X, Y, and Z, the physical abuse, the financial abuse, emotional abuse. Waiting will be your advice in terms of solution.
You make your advice.
Yeah.
Make that woman. You have to forgive, but one thing, when you don't have confidence from somebody, nobody has relationship. You begin to doubt because if that man goes through, he will do something. The best thing you must take a passport, you must build up, you must establish a thing that came back. It will just happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of let's not get again, let that woman say make happiness. Let the other man not be display and say you go buy it. You are not saying you have to do this. The best thing, forget property. And not very property. If they feel okay, yes, I don't want to energy, this one. But look at your own God. Look at take care of Jesus, take care of you. You pray to God. Never take for say, I can't be at something when you can talk to you for faith. Not the way and the other way because I can make it full faith. You understand? When you not full faith, why make you understand? This and this, or when the man don't speak all time, the man will respect you. If you make one and they call you, when they call you, who kind of respect you, they get to that man, when so you go out to that spot, they are you. Who do you take that with for? Because of the law, let us build less respect for. Let us build less confidence on this part. Let us take care of the people on this. You don't want to keep it. How do you think you want to plan the world? If you don't mind it before, what you want? If the person respects you, all the person they are will respect you. You know, so you can't go before you stand for talk to say, where two people and they say, I'm not married. No, what's the matter before? Now you're not clear to look for. And you know, the other person they say, let's go get happiness. If that man is disrespectful and abuser, make it a clear and make only go your way for now. Or
Well
because
said.
of if you begin to do this to me and people I will say die the comedy.
No.
Die the commercial relationship. I will
Sad.
say for what?
Thank you.
Because of one day it will take I don't get around this, it's not personal. It's just you know the family because the parent working for say you want to sell now because you don't squeeze all the benefits. Look at it, buy now you can.
Yeah. Well
Okay,
stated.
le comer hueso, now it's a big picture. And make you know the cost from creating you never forget the benefits from. Let us separate, let us take care of the teaching, separate way for now.
Well stated.
Meaning the only advisory I will done as a
Yeah.
human or make you find out before in time. You can learn everything.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Wonderful. Wonderful. Make I bring Miss Lawrence, Mr. Lawrence, and Mrs. Bar. If you're available, come in, and then we call it a wrap. We don't do more than well, and I believe say with the colors and I think that one color we get today, but all or two colors actually, and all we panelists, I believe, say it gonna help this woman for make a decision what will be beneficial to Ram and in family. Mr. Lawrence, come in, sir. What thing will be your final advice in terms of solution for this woman who find himself in this unfortunate situation?
We get to a woman. We in the sacrament. Am I ready? In the sacrament, he said, "Come married back. You married a man back. You get picking about it. When you go to that 7 man,
Wow.
come here, auntie." He said, "But I'm going to so you don't have to bring rubbish come to me because he know in value. You know the point there.
Yes.
He knows value. He know in place. He don't know if he know the way the man put in life. If you fall short within the rule and day, because I don't say everybody. They married also to training go. Married also now 2 people that they come. We come from different homes,
Yeah.
different background, different Utuata and Jubujabo. They come together. We that they can try for love each other and move on away from the society. What the society get for tell them? They get for deaf use. If the thing not they work, you know they will force you simple. Because imagine say you go stop saying now the race for this guy to come back. You know, such other man they admire, you don't admire for so long, you don't admire yourself. They even need you, they will treat you better. So maybe advice and say move on, darling, you have to move on. Because if you get married, they walk past you for waiting you get to understand. If in they walk past you, they know they show them, say they walk past you. They in they take you. But what you need them for? You don't need that. Because a man supposed to forgive you more than woman they give you more. You know, you help it to. Understand? Because we don't say this. No, let's just look at our sexual organs. The woman get different one, we get different one. And we will not forgive. Woman keep for you. You understand? So you have to know that if the man not give you what you supposed to forget, that is, if it fail in your role, that is to protect you, that is to provide for you. That is to give that stability. Even if for me a submissive woman now for helpmate. If you don't give that kind of way, you say we feel like I am the wife, I am the mother, I will for a precious past anybody else in this world. When you get with, when you get man, then like king that you like, you work like the queen that you like. Then they are above any other thing else at this point. Any decision, some my marriage talk to I say which one like come let me mean that means to be papa talk. And some my man they lay hand into onto I know one day you me the pass slap in with. But step mama but no call and step mama like any mama. Now like any mama. She treats me like a mother. I know one day see that pass slap on one day. I know one day slap on one day not touch him physically. Then we read Allah. But you don't see any physical attack. Very perfect. You ain't jamming the boom. You ain't by say jamming the boom. Say okay, piston they don't go make that physical weakness self before. They talk bad word before. No, they will not. So woman not supposed to touch man not supposed to touch woman. And woman and man, I have to be careful so I talk before I'm picking it. You cannot be dirty in front of your kids. If you don't want to like you go to a woman, I'm going to be a land. But then I will read the Allah, you read the Papa, you read the bomb and say, oh, this is the bomb that is. You really understand that topic. So you man, I want to advise you, because that means then what me man say just the way in the talk like. We talk about a single woman and a single man taking care of child. I just want to born quick. Most of you don't born picking and you don't get life again. When you don't born picking and you don't get life again, your life is tied to your kids. Anything you work for, take actually work for the next generation. You know important, you are slave. Because we don't form a generation that when our people don't work for we done. If you look at them country and that happy. When they work done, I'll go for retire, we left on a lens like I work for the young picking them. So you have to work for them, for give them a life. As a single parent, you have to always make sure your child is engaged. And they come to school, you have to lead them at McDonald's, they pass up and down, I think they go join gang. You don't get picking, you go work 20, 50 hours, you left the picking on your own. What do you think to say? You go get into early pregnancy, drugs, you make you also attracted to a company rather than them because you're not in a house. If you come to school, you work, that money they make back, make you go karate school. That money they make you go to math class. So you know, say always engage. So by the time they come out, where they can house, they can meet you. There's always an adult way for the wait for an house. You never forget, then you always know who's at a particular time. When you come to school, if you don't say, if now house you day, if you don't can house. Like I mean, now when you begin, they can go to school now, go to the next stage for plan their life. It's not possible they can resource, they can meet MTOs for themselves. They're okay, not to go soon alive, not possible. But throughout the life, maybe you have to go for plan. If you're not a single man, you go for plan for your picking there. If you're not a single mother, you go for plan for your picking there. Then once you don't work, then at the work now you give importance than picking. And at the end of the day, if you give the work importance than the picking, then the picking they well. I don't want to know you see them then as streets and become dropouts. So at the end of the day, what you work for now, your life is frustrated. Because that picking will become dropouts, become a drug addict. What's that at the end of the day? Now you the carry back.
So
that picking, if you go to Bele, they can't totally pick and can't talk back.
So when
your life is
when you look back again as a single parent, whether it's the man or the woman, then still, and them happen to be after God, the only provider, they have to work. So in the case of them people, and I get your point to side they come from. I believe so. What you they try for says that no work, but still they still get for work because now.
That's no, I understand what I say.
Yeah.
You can work, but make sure the child is engaged.
Absolutely, and
I get into between them.
1 second.
When they come up,
1 second, please. Yeah, what someone says that before I get to the point where me picking and get to that age now where they're not adults or they're able for day and then babysit themselves. Where they go work, I just get for left then a babysitter. You understand? So you're not gonna blame, you're not gonna blame the single parents them. Now, if then they come out from work, then they can now, then they begin to involve maybe from one party to another. Now you go blame them because then they don't shift the responsibility to somebody else. Of course, you're not gonna say they're not gonna go to different gathering, whether a wedding or certain invitation, they're not gonna honor. Well, me now in the state of New Jersey, them you know me, I did dress like twin, I drag them together. That's our own special quality time. You they get me. Yeah. So I just one moment for now we no discredits them.
I never say listen.
Yeah.
Yes, I say. If you can come out 3:30, then they will come out 3:30. They go join in brother and nurse. Get mama can pick up.
Yeah.
You get? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you therefore always engage them with an adult supervision. Don't let them on their own. Another point that they make.
Okay.
Whether you're a single parent, whether you are united as a couple.
Yes.
You get them for the picking them. When I like them for the picking them.
In other words, if they're not minor, they're not babysit themselves. You get forget. Yeah.
Just if they begin out 18, you don't know say irresponsible.
Yeah.
You don't get own traits them, only qualities them. Then you left her with in minor, then say in will take care of her. If anything, will call you for the complaint. You get because in your life straight, you are making yourself in slow one straight. They don't look at you, the adult, you're older 18, they don't say straight. It's a form for being like the adult. Like a new women and the adults, Miss Small, they look up to me.
Yes.
So the career the body get confusion, I mean I set up lack of awareness on top. So you talk like an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of way, don't leave your kids alone. Don't let them to themselves. I don't know that they talk. Let them with an adult. The adult will say responsible. Not so adult for adult sake. Why you go very picking? You see that man the man I want to get like, oh, should get girl picking. The man, they take drugs, you give girl picking to an adult standing, adult supervision. That's not an adult, it's not a proper adult supervision.
Yeah.
Get you engaged to out until you reach an adult. It's I don't talk big man. So when they talk to me now, I'm not a big man. So if you want to well, if you want to well, be picky when you don't train an eye for you.
So now, what thing will be like your last final advice to this woman we find himself before we go? Now I'll give you another 1 minute. Now you give an advice from you.
The advice you have to move on because first of all, the first thing you know is you can't find her back. We left salon, they not even contact you. You can't make her back. You can't subject yourself to her back. They look how they treat you. They give physical abuse. Because now for what you know from the thesis, they don't come and pass you, and they behave like a farmer. So what's time to behave like a farmer? You don't need that kind of Monday. Get for move on. Never for this, you people in the sea. Woman, I don't tell. I don't tell this woman at 7 picking. I don't tell you different Monday. The last one I was two married now way. I'm begging the man say, I mean, auntie, wait, can you say that fool? I'm going to go now. I don't know man. Get them all come up to me. I don't need all of it. He's 7 picking a day. Get some man.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of properties that way. I don't know the day. I end up again picking back. You know the needs. And before I don't begin shit, but you know I get a house. You know I get so nobody can fetch me from the road. So she's a strong woman that believes in herself. That frustrated the woman. Don't forget. Say if this don't go to you get to move on. That's what life is all about. Every human being get to move on. Don't forget obstacles and try for self to go against these obstacles and move on. Put that obstacle in the pen and move on. Forget about what you don't pass and move on. Not think about not begin think hey, I can't get that obstacle. What people will feel about me? I don't get picking. No, all the mama don't want you say we get picking. Because you get some qualities that we know even for no way other man they appreciate. I make a big example to you. I get 7 different picking with 7 married. And then all them married all back. Somebody they say married. Now in the married now, say this and they can't marry this fool. We laugh. So this if you don't talk to them, say look this idiot and they can't divorce her back. And they divorce you back. Seriously, they divorce you back. So look this idiot. You want to tell me what to and they divorce her back. I say yes. Can look back this other fool look and they can't marry back. But I think we want to pull 7 wedding and the funeral. No, you're not feeling if you say for reality. 7 wedding and the funeral. Get it?
No.
You're not the same as anybody that don't bury this idiot. That's supposed to bury this idiot. I don't know that.
Yeah.
So that it's a storyline for me because you get to move on. Then you get to move on. You don't need somebody with a car to look like an object. You don't need somebody get to look like a say you are nobody. You're somebody. And your happiness now counts. If you want to see picking let's see picking no obstacle between you and picking them. You can't see picking it. You begin at all, then go to spend time with them daddy. If team can follow and get a conversation related to children, I don't know what they related to. Not to your personal life, not to your business, but your personal life. You said not to your business for now about your personal life. You guys have moved on. You're on the bracket of the child, the children, they're minor. But they're adults, they're not going to have business again. Let begin out for choose choice. Whether you want to go see you or not, it's not choice. Whether you want to see me or not, it's not choice. But as a minor, you know, today for pay for raise the picking up. They don't say get a daddy and a mommy, they ready together. And because of that, I make them to the talk. But the talk related to the children, them. And when I talk because when I get an emotional attachment to myself, when I get emotional attachment to the picking them, and when I get responsibility to that picking them, in the picking it's adults now, they're not responsibility to them. And the picking without the picking under responsibility, so she has to move on. And I point to the advice. If you don't move on, they can't die quickly.
No, God forbid, right? Thank you so much for you.
You know, that people don't even say that straight at the top. I will just die with better.
Yes.
Then you don't feel better, but we will do it somehow.
Yeah.
But it makes you picking and suffer. So what you suffer for?
Thank you.
You suffer for nothing at that point.
Yeah, great point. Good point. Thank you so much, sir. I don't know if anybody else wants to say before I give a closing remarks. Mr. T. Okay. P-Man, you want to say anything?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
The make a local for a critical maker, a local for my lawyer, a waiting one family. You understand?
Yeah.
Because a make a question happiness for a make one because of another critical in this man. It's never happiness in an own relationship loaded back up and make it yeah. When I want to get put a prayer is make him pray every 12 o'clock, one in the prayer. If now 3 workers would do that 3 workers every 12 o'clock. Because they make us think we have study 12 really permission. Then you take care of the school. Now listen to everything black family. Now listen to everything family there. Now you get your happiness. Your happiness is not for you. You understand? Not can say and they tell you to put a blessing. Also, if you give love to people, when you know appreciate this one, move on. Let's say for that relationship. When they abuse you, the person they disrespect you, they do all something, the best way to the same your sister and the baby. Look yourself at the mirror, what could I do? The happiness comes up, down. than you pikin already born. If you're not happy, you don't for take care of the pikin. You don't aim for work. Not can die before you can. Just put yourself up. Move on. You have to move on, but move on. Now block the man if you feel like waiting. Go to another relationship. If the mother wants to see the pikin, let us go. If you don't take care of her, come to child support for make to say make help you for the pikin. And that's not put up. You understand? The best thing just put your happiness and first and then you take care of you, we people and just move on. If you say you will fall, you will die before you time. That's when you other lesson. Now you let this come back, you put the people on that path, step on it back again. Right? Thank you very much. Just be strong, sister. Yes. Farida, may God bless you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and God bless you as well. This take me to the end of it. What me go say again, like I said before, and I'll say it again. We are not here for tell you left or not left, but you know you're the panelist and tell you say some they tell you say that you left for your well-being, whatever the case may be. Would they continue for remember you in prayers, and now God give you the strength, the confidence for make the right decision, a decision will go be beneficial for you and the picking them where basically they part of this unfortunate situation. Also, everybody who are married, you one day in the marriage, not for marriage sake, but rather for they be healthy, then I go be to each other way and I go understand each other, respect for day, understanding for day. So if all that fail, and yet still you go through more of the pain than the joy, it's up to you now for you put all that into consideration. Many for like I say for we will not marry dates, meaning I make a day refer to myself as single, we're not married yet. Many go say, and I can always say no envy of anybody in situation, not look at the years that have been in there, but rather how healthy that relationship was. If you female friend can say, hey, my man buy me this, look at the scenario, say, hey, if in the work, that man they work, then they share the same account, of course, that jewelry or that whatever it is, now incest a ban for itself. If you look at in a critical lens, so not be envy of anybody, not be jealous of anybody. People then can get all the money in the world and they inside married, they're not happy, they're miserable. So money not mean anything, but when you get that one way, now you soulmate, where you go understand you, respect you, it will be the beginning of a healthy relationship. Now God bless we all with the right person, with the right soulmate. We go understand, we go respect we, whether it's us being that second wife, that third wife, or that only wife. Now God be the judge, and whatever it is that you face, again, we pray that God will see you through and uplift you. And it's how we don't make mistakes today. And God forgive we. Decide where you feel say go be beneficial to you, pick her up and put on a own how you call an current situation and see how it go benefit you as a whole. Until next time, this is Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I want to take this opportunity for tell Mr. Lawrence plenty thank you. United Kingdom always get the time and patience for be part of important discussion, equally as that of Madam Zainab, Mrs. Zainab Ba. Plenty thank you. We take time for joining with today. Of course, again, the United Kingdom. And then Mr. Piman from USA. In our always take time again today for joining in a thank you. In our always engage. Now we chat to them in a thank you. I'm not able to read much. Thank you. Until next time, this is Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. May God bless we all, and God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone, and of course the United States of America and United Kingdom. Bye.